tell us if you can hear us now, because we're getting it on this side, and there's a little bit of a delay, so we're waiting for the yes we can hear. All right, excellent.
Wow, John, you're supposed to vote. Here I was going to be nice to John today.
No.
Today was the day.
Oh, no.
Today everyone's always like, hey, Greg, you should get John by here, because John's the good sound guy. John's the tech guy. And the one time John's here with me, you can't hear us.
It's not engaging if there's no arc to go on, all right? I wanted to set myself up in the live stream for an underdog story comeback scenario, and we're already on track. So my plan is working brilliantly.
Oh, my God. So we hear that we hear Campia is live now, too?
He's live. He saw how...
Rot, Campia!
Oh,
Rot!
Yeah! Everybody dive bomb the stream.
Real Rejects is here today.
Reject supremacy.
Real Rejects. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're here, we're going to be doing live reactions to the Comic-Con panel.
It's now.
We're going to need your help. Okay, Koi is at Comic-Con right now. Funny enough, he's actually not at this panel. He is hosting some other panel while this is happening.
Truth.
And so, you know, if there's stuff we don't know, we'll be researching it. We'll be looking it up. But, of course, keep us updated on the announcements, as we got to be interacting with you guys at the same time. We got John here on the computer. We got to be making sure. We got to find a spot where live announcements. You got to pull up the Twitter, guys.
Is here.
Oh, Eric, thanks for leaving the Campia show. What's up, Campia? Send me a text message if you're watching this, Campia. You got my phone number.
Oh, he does.
Everywhere in the chat.
List.
Okay, look, it's going to be impossible to avoid this. I'm letting you guys know. Odds are Deadpool and Wolverine spoilers will be in this live stream today.
Yes.
This is not going to be a live stream dedicated to Deadpool and Wolverine. Just letting you know, it's going to be hard to completely avoid that. Odds are there are people here who have... Panel has started. The panel has started, John.
Yep, it has indeed.
The panel has started.
6:01 on the dot.
Okay, here we go. Guys, what's going on?
Now.
All we got to do is interact with you guys in the meantime.
Yeah, tell us what you're most excited to hear about. There's going to be so much Agatha All Along
John,
footage.
you got way too many tabs, my friend.
These are your tabs. I inherited these tabs from you.
It's true.
This is the one time where I can say with confidence, this
Diego
was
left
not
Campia
my
stream.
doing.
Cheers to leaving Campia stream.
Cheers!
Cheers to leaving
the
Campia stream.
downfall of a colleague.
The downfall of Campia. This is why we're here.
Another. Alrighty, gang.
And of course, you know, Super Chats, Streamlabs, those are, of course, welcome. Way to ensure your comments are for sure read on the stream to be featured here. And thank you to everyone who contributed to the last stream. That was a really busy-ass stream last time. We don't end a stream until we go through them all.
All of them, and they're open.
Oh, my God, yeah. Okay, what footage do we well, I hope they show? Well, I don't know if they're going to show anything online.
They're going to show us
That's
anything.
why John and I decided to go live. We have no idea what to prep for.
Yeah.
So we were just like, fuck it, man. Let's just go live and
Let's
see.
go live, see what
happens.
the people want to talk about. We can all discover whatever's happening from the outside of the in-crowd together.
Let's decide. We could show online right away how much we don't know about shit.
Paramoose also left the Campia stream. We got so
my
many
God.
people in from the Campia
Yeah, people leaving the. We got our first super chat for the day.
We are officially starting a beef, and we got a super chat. Thank you so much.
LFG, people.
LFG, leave a super chat for the beef.
I hope we do get some Blade news. Free left the Campia chat. Campia, text me.
Yeah.
While we get hundreds, you will have thousands. But those hundreds are the ones you really wanted most, Campia.
Yes. They're the swing state viewers, and they're swinging the selection closer to our direction.
I doubt we'll get a Thunderbolts poster. I want to read. What we got an update? We got an update. Guys, if there's updates, you update us in the chat right away. We're going to need people helping us be on top of this shit. Equus, thanks for leaving the Campia chat. Thanks for leaving New Rockstars. That's all we're trying to do.
Everyone will receive a prize if you say you came here from the Campia chat.
We don't
like
even
saying Big
care.
Snoop Dogg sent you.
We don't even care about the whole freaking panel. We just want to take viewers away from other live streams at the moment.
Okay.
Cast here at 9 in the morning. Oh, my God. People might be lying about leaving the Campia chat.
Oh, don't tell me that, G.
Doesn't matter to me.
According to Total Film, Marvel kicks off to a cheering crowd with the opening logo from Deadpool and Wolverine, and now a musical performance of Like a Prayer and now Kevin Feige is on stage.
Oh my God, Kevin Feige's here. Let's read that first super chat
Feige,
that has
let's
come
go.
in.
Super Feige chat.
Normally we wait to go through them all at once.
Nah,
Guys, tell
let's
us in the
wa-
chat,
waste
what are
time.
you most looking forward to seeing be announced? Okay, I just want to pull up this first one right here. Let's just pull it up on screen really quick, Johnny.
The Blade updates are definitely coming today.
Oh, wait a minute. I could just do this, can't I? Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong section. Hold on.
Mahershala Ali is gonna like
Nope,
barrel
not-
roll onto the stage. What are we doing?
No, I thought I could just hit some. Wait, no, right here. Yeah, fan funding.
Ooh.
There we go.
Oh, looky there.
Nope, not doing it. There we go. Samil Badenfield,
Hey.
first super chat. Left new rock stars for y'all.
Oh.
Hit Monkey Season 2 was a hit. Won't be able to make Monday's live stream because I'll be working. I can't wait to rewatch that for your thoughts on Deadpool Wolverine. That's going to be a busy ass live stream. Monday, Coy will be joining us, bringing COVID to the real rejects.
But
And
today,
oh my God, we got
joining
some
us.
coming in. Thank you guys so much. I want to keep up with the chat. Hold on, we got to keep up with the actual stream for a second. All right, I love it, John. This is going to be a
Oh my
chaotic
God,
stream.
this is gonna be the most
I feel it, John.
Blind Al should be joining us. Captain America is apparently first up. They're doing Captain
doing
America,
Captain
New
America right now.
Brave World Order stuff.
Okay, here we go. What is this chat summary? I don't want to read this. Okay, viewers
don't
are
know.
reacting to the live stream from San Diego Comic-Con. Okay, mainly looking for Deadpool and Wolverine 2, Avengers versus X-Men. That's going to...
AI is describing the stream. to
I'd be
us.
so surprised. How much time left, guys? I don't know. The panel has started.
I mean,
we
there's
know we got super chats. We will get to all of them. We
47
promise.
minutes of panel left.
We'll let the super chats sort of pile in for a little bit. Thank you for contributing there.
Unless it's
Born
a
to-
2-hour
Daredevil
panel.
Born Again teaser. Ooh, what if they do release one?
I would love that.
Are we going to be able to put that in the stream?
Yeah, I would imagine so. We can just. I'm prepared.
All right,
In
John's got it
fact-
prepared.
In fact, I mean, I don't want to fly too close to the sun.
Okay, so nothing's been announced
but
just
we
yet,
can
right,
put
guys?
a video in if we need to.
Nothing's been announced yet, right?
No.
Hello, Edison. Thanks for being here. Okay, Avengers versus X-Men seems to be the main thing people want. Do you think they would just announce that right off the bat? How exciting would that be?
It would be exciting. I feel like it would be something they would want to save
Oh.
until deeper into the stream.
John, you monitor that. Before the stream starts, I want to show this to you guys.
Okay. Oh, yes, absolutely.
I want to shout out his Instagram page. Let me
Jump
pull it up. Look
on
at
it.
Lonnie.
It's all good.
at John, sit on Will Billy's face.
Yes,
I want you guys
I'll
to
do it.
see this.
I'll do it. get
Yesterday
some-
we went to see Deadpool and Wolverine a second time. God, what a glorious film that is.
What a delight.
And then we said online that what screening would be at, and then one of our followers, Peterson Muldoon, he showed up and he gave us the. Oh, what am I doing?
Take it out of the
I gotta
bag
find a
and board,
spot.
G.
I gotta find a spot. Well, it depends what happens. Then we might post an edited one. We don't know. Probably not. This is raw, guys. We've never done this before.
Yeah.
All right. So then he showed up at our Deadpool and Wolverine showing, and he gave us this. And he basically constructed all the X-Men characters to all resemble the rejects. On our Instagram, we're going to post a photo that's going to be a lot closer. But thank you so much for giving this to us.
Still marveling at this. Ha ha ha.
Met a good amount of subscribers yesterday. Thank you to all who said hi. I was glad to share in the delight of Deadpool and Wolverine with you guys. All right. Any updates? Any updates on Comic-Con?
What do we got, gang? You are our eyes und ears.
I know we got some super chats in here right now. We will get to them. Promise.
Apparently, Danny Ramirez, Giancarlo Esposito, Tim Blake Nelson, and Anthony Mackie are on stage.
They're on stage right now.
With
Good
Rob Delaney. Peter is moderating. So it's a multiversal event. And apparently, Kevin Feige is saying it's going to return to the grounded action of Winter Soldier. So
Of
that's
course
got to
it
get
is.
people. That's the thing to say.
Okay, so right now, that's what he's saying?
Yeah.
It's going to return to the grounded action of Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
John was saying something in the, when we saw the Comic-Con, he was sitting in front of me, and after the trailer ended, he was like, Did they do a thing? They do!
Yes.
What did you say they changed in the trailer that we watched in the theaters?
If I'm not mistaken, I need to go back and look at the original footage, but I feel like in that moment where Harrison Ford, where President Ross is in that big holographic, glass cylinder thing, I feel like in the original trailer, don't you see Isaiah Bradley like holding the gun? And I feel like they recut that portion of the trailer to just not look as much like recent current events.
Really?
Yeah, that's how it struck me, because I remembered, I don't know, that seemed like a moment that really stood out to me when we first did the trailer reaction, and it seemed different this time around. And the rest of the trailer felt mostly the same, so, like, yeah, just, I don't know. It stood out.
Okay, so the cast. Okay, here's what we'll do. Since the panel's kicking off right now, I might be able to. I could probably show you guys exactly what we're looking at on Twitter to make this even more of an engaging stream.
Yeah, buddy.
Uno momento, guys. I'm going to put this collage away.
Uno momento,
And then
por
we'll go
favor.
to here.
Uno
And there we go. Look
momento.
at that. That's awesome. Okay, cool. Did not properly plan this.
Nah, it's all
We
right.
got this going here.
It's all
Okay.
right.
Hold on. Uno momento.
Uno momento.
Oh, wait. I could just do
Mm,
this. Just adjusting the stream a little bit, guys. You be patient with us for a second.
Kevin Feige says they're only going to focus on 3 movies today. The first of which, obviously, Cap 4. Second,
Only 3 movies? We're not. I thought we might get like a panel, like a slate reveal.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they might want to pump the brakes on that and just focus on the here and now for a minute. Especially with certain films and stuff being delayed and otherwise.
Okay.
But yeah. Apparently they're only going to focus on 3 movies, so the other 2 remain to be seen.
John, hold down the chat for us.
He's wearing an F4 hat. Okay, that's good. Well, and we've heard tell also that the Fantastic Four are going to show up at some point before they head out to Pinewood Studios on Monday, so we can expect a Pedro, a Vanessa Kirby, a Joseph Quinn, and an Ebon Moss-Bachrach for some cousin in time. But yeah, F4 and Spider-Man. I doubt we will hear anything about Spider-Man.
So what's going on in this footage right here?
Oh, goodness. Everyone's walking out on stage, man. What was that, Danny Ramirez? It's Giancarlo, of course.
This is so exciting.
It is exciting.
Look at them walking out.
They are walking. They
are
can
walking.
all walk. They are abled
They
people.
are walking. This is an exciting live stream, people.
Yes. What is that, Anthony Mackie? I would assume it's his movie after all.
This is the kind of live stream Red Letter Media makes fun of.
Yes.
right?
Very cool.
Tim Blake Nelson
Oh.
teases they have written a great story for the leader in Captain America: Brave New World.
Yeah.
It's been 16 years. Tell us about him now. I can't say much. No spoilers. I want them to bring me back. I really read that sentence smoothly.
Whoa.
I'm
Anthony
excited
Mackie
for
just
him, man.
dissed Tom Cruise?
What's exciting to me about this is Tim Blake Nelson, I think, is one of the most underappreciated actors working today. He is a
Here.
phenomenal character actor.
Truly.
And the fact that he gets to finally have this role pay off is exciting to me.
Mos Def,
I know
man.
people are really excited just about the character themselves, but Tim Blake Nelson, the performer, is one of the things I'm really excited about. All right, shout out some people in the chat. We know we got some super chats. I promise we will get to all of them. Let the pile in for now.
Sidewinder,
I would be excited to get another
for
Ghost Rider.
Giancarlo. Wakanda Forever. Yes, agree.
Just got to keep refreshing this.
Who's your Ghost Rider casting? Let's hear it in the comments, people. Aside from Nicolas Cage, of course.
Okay, so he is confirmed to be Sidewinder, the king of the Serpent Society.
Oh, look out!
John, explain to them what the Serpent Society is.
I really
in
hope-
efficient timing.
I really hope.
Go ahead, John. Take it away.
that
I
Marvel-
believe in you, John. You know exactly
Okay,
what
so
the Serpent Society
just
is.
off the top of my head, it's an organization of snake-themed supervillains appearing in the American comic books published by Marvel Comics.
No
Society is a
shit, really?
continuation, get this, of the original group called the Serpent Squad.
You gotta be fucking
It was
kidding me.
later changed to Serpent Solutions, and they first appeared
Aw,
in
you're
Captain
yanking
America
my
number
chain,
310, and they were created by writer Mark Gruenwald.
Holy crap, Matt Groening from The Simpsons
and
created
Paul
him.
Neary. Yeah, exactly. And it was formed by Sidewinder as
I
he gathered
love
a
to
number of
hear it,
villains
John.
with snake-themed powers. I like I hope they lean into this, and I hope they give him his actual costume, because this whole like Cobra's out spiky Jurassic Park looking thing is pretty sick.
Okay, cool.
He's been infiltrating S.H.I.E.L.D. at different points in the stories and whatnot. And I don't know. I mean, on the heels of Deadpool and Wolverine and them acknowledging...
So much off the dome. That's amazing.
them acknowledging just the fact that, like, hey, it's nice to see somebody in, like, a comic book suit they're not ashamed of and trying to make look like a real piece of technical equipment. I hope Sidewinder, even though we've seen that one shot of him in the trailer, I hope he gets his comics-accurate costume, because it's badass. What do you think?
You know what's fun about this, John?
What?
Is
About which
I
thing?
keep reading the live stream.
Yes.
I'm listening to you while watching the Disgusting Film Twitter posts, and I keep thinking that what you guys are doing in the stream is actually true.
What do you guys mean adamantium confirmed? Just that it exists in the Marvel universe? Of course it's confirmed.
Okay, so here we go. Captain America: Brave New World shows Harrison Ford's Thunderbolt Ross directly talking about the Celestial coming out of Earth. So they're actually going to finally acknowledge this goddamn thing, John.
They're going to have him make a speech, and he's just going to, one of his talking points is just going to be, and there's a big Celestial poking out of the Earth. What's up with that?
Yeah.
And then that's all we're going to really hear about it. But at least they're going to acknowledge the fan outcry.
Whenever I watch the Captain America trailer, again, I just keep going, does Harrison Ford actually have any fucking idea what he's talking about? Does he know what he's actually saying when he's talking about these things?
I have
Or is
no
he just
idea.
that good of an actor?
I don't know. I'm curious to see what his performance is like because I'm curious. Like, I trust Harrison Ford, but I don't know how passionate he is about being in a Marvel movie. So I want to be surprised with his level of commitment.
Yeah, that's right. 3 years later, they're finally acknowledging this damn thing.
Yeah. So, but he should be there.
Well, one of the rumors was that the Celestial head is going to factor into the movie Thunderbolts quite significantly, and that Captain America: Brave New World will factor in significantly to Thunderbolts as well. But honestly, he wasn't Feige recently saying that a lot of this is really building up to the Mutant saga officially?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Adamantium will be introduced in the MCU with Celestials being made out of them.
Wow.
Celestials being made out of adamantium.
Oh, well, is it 100% that, or just it's one of the elements in their construction? Because I think that's actually kind of cool. And maybe in this timeline, if we are just about to introduce mutants and we've had vibranium for so long, like that could be a cool way of justifying how this timeline is only just about to get a Wolverine or something like that.
That's a fair point.
That could be neat. And in the one thing I do appreciate, as much as it's really awesome when they draw from familiar comic book arcs, is when this, universe itself finds ways to use the lore but warp it to its own form and figure. And I feel like this could be an interesting opportunity for that, and an opportunity to just, appreciate the value of Eternals a little bit.
So that would be kind of saying that adamantium's a bit of this like cosmic element now.
Yes, I suppose so. Which certainly is something that I can imagine not everyone being psyched about, just because I feel like sometimes crossing those boundaries is a bit of a threshold for people that strikes everyone differently. Like if you're going from street level to cosmic, or if you're going from, espionage to, magic, or, whatever. I feel like, I don't... Is there any? I would be curious to know if there's any comic backstory or precedent for this before this kind of decision, I guess.
I don't think guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but in the comics, I don't think that's. I mean, for the Celestials, no, but I believe that adamantium is just a man-made alloy. Is the word?
Yeah, an alloy. That's good.
Yeah.
Also, for anyone playing along at home, I just looked, and they did alter this Captain America trailer because Isaiah Bradley does clearly overpower a Secret Service guy and take a shot.
But
in the trailer they put out in front of Deadpool and Wolverine, that sequence is the same concept, but not the same sequence. Yeah, they altered the sequence.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But what's fun about this is that it is confirmation to what Kevin Feige was saying, is that, vibranium's a cosmic material, but not adamantium.
Sure.
Is that all these films are going to be building us to the mutant saga.
That's exciting.
Let's keep refreshing this page.
And I do wonder what's going to happen to the multiverse saga, because I feel like they do have to find a way to gracefully wrap it, and what happens when it ends? Like, do we not do any multiverse? I'm very curious, and I wonder how transitioning into the mutant saga, just what that chapter break will feel like, and if it feels like, for a 5 to 6 movie stretch, we're just going to be mostly focused on mutants, or how the world itself will accommodate that.
John, we have to move on quickly.
Yes, sir.
This news is coming out at super fast, and you keep wanting to speculate for way too long.
I want to be coy this stream. Give me my one chance to be coy.
Harrison Ford turns into Red Hulk in front of the White House whilst giving a speech in Captain America: Brave New World.
Wow.
Well, that's not going to be making the president look very good.
No, that's going to be upsetting to a lot of the American populace. And he's a big Red Hulk that's kind of scary, although maybe we want that. Maybe we want to be seen as powerful in the world again.
I do wonder if, we are in a very heavy political climate right now.
What do you mean?
And Falcon and Winter Soldier, they were not shy to really go left-leaning politics. And the fact this is Red Hulk, and he's a bad guy.
Okay.
I am wondering if they are going to go doubling down on the left-leaning politics.
They will.
Which I'm not
The
sure this is what they
wokest
want to do right now.
The wokest timeline. We are treated to a clip from the new Captain America movie, which reveals they have found adamantium. A new trailer then follows, which ends with Red Hulk. So at some point soon, we'll see that
get a
trailer.
new trailer.
Yeah.
We'll get a new trailer. Okay, so what's been confirmed so far? Oliver in the chat is asking what's been performed.
Confirmed. Adamantium. They will acknowledge the discovery of that in this movie. We will have a Red Hulk. We have Giancarlo Esposito revealed to be Sidewinder, head of the Serpent Society, and they changed
There you go.
the trailer
There you
for
go.
Captain America: Brave New World.
There you go.
Yeah. And Betty Ross, who knows? I hope she's there. People speculating in the chat. Yeah. Enter the Dragon. Got to see that movie.
Anytime they say refresh.
Refresh.
Guys, I know there's super chats. I promise we will get to all of them.
We are all the guy in the chair today.
They think that you know your stuff as you're reading all the fun facts on the line.
Because I was trying to pick up the lines.
I love reading the chat.
And make eye
You're like,
contact.
he's talking over the guy who knows his stuff.
Yeah. I did not. I've never Wikipedia'd a thing to look smart in my life, G. I'm just that real out here. A clip from the upcoming Captain America is shown in which it sees Harrison Ford's Thunderbolt Ross talking about the Celestial coming out of the Earth. Next, whilst giving the speech, Ford turns in the Red Hulk right in front of the White House, just as you said.
Thank you to everyone who keeps saying to refresh. So Harrison Ford is officially out on stage.
He is there.
That is pretty cool to see.
I'm glad. He looks like he's having fun. I'm looking forward to this.
I hope he has a better, more fun time with the Marvel fan base than he has had with the Star Wars fan base as of late.
He's stepping into a role where I don't think anybody there's got to be less obsequious nerd speculation, weirdo questions about Han Solo. Not to diss anybody's fascinations, but
absolutely,
yeah. I'm glad.
Look at him! You see Harrison Ford? He was doing the Hulk out.
Yeah. He's going, he was masturbating backstage. For
so
sure,
funny.
For sure.
He looks like he's having an actual fun time.
Yeah, I'm looking
Good
forward
for
to
you,
it.
Harrison
I
Ford.
hope they let him play. I hope this is the kind of movie where we can enjoy these actors too. Because again, Carl Lumbly's coming back. We got Giancarlo. I hope Giancarlo gets to play a character that isn't the same character we keep seeing him play, and that maybe has some longevity in the MCU.
Scroll down. I don't think we missed anything. No, we haven't missed anything. Let's refresh this.
We ain't missing shit. All right,
Let's
we're out
refresh
here
this.
and in here. Talking of Red Hulk.
Here's what Harrison Ford had to say. I'm proud to become a member of the Marvel Universe. I've been watching fantastic actors having a good time, and I want a piece of that.
Yeah.
Piece of that moolah.
He said he wanted a piece of the action. I think it's fantastic. Marvelous even.
Oh, really?
Yeah, according to this. That's a Harrison Ford little pearl right there. And that makes me happy because I feel like obviously Harrison Ford is in a position where he can just show up and collect a paycheck and Marvel would be thrilled to have him. But I really want to see him shine in this movie and to bring something, especially stepping into, John Hurt's shoes. Or not John Hurt, William Hurt.
Yeah. Okay, Thunderbolt casts are online on stage.
Okay, good.
I'm ignoring you today, John.
It's okay. We've been talking over each other. He was the Thunderbolts and a bunch of other people were at Kevin Feige's star ceremony.
Harrison Ford?
Harrison Ford might have been there as well. I'm not sure. They had a whole bunch of people though. Like half the Marvel cast was there, at his star presentation.
I saw like 8 people. Yeah.
It was more than that because it was like Brie Larson and Simu Liu and this guy and this guy and this guy and
All right, let me go back to here.
Some of the Chris's.
What Twitter are you count on? Because I feel like yours is more up to date.
I'm looking at both the Total Film site and Twitter. So Total Film's holding it down.
I'm refreshing, guys.
All right, so
all right, I'm going to Total Film. Let's go to Total Film. They seem to be more reliable.
Thunderbolts on stage right now. They got the Thunderbolts image, the title on screen. And it's got a little asterisk next to it. That's right.
There we go.
It's interesting.
Okay, our official Thunderbolts logo right there.
Thundy Bees.
I like the red background.
David Harbour was there yesterday.
What a simple font.
I know. I feel like that asterisk is there to denote the fact that this title will be redesigned soon.
I feel like anyone could access this font.
It just looks like they were like, I just write the name. Just write the name. We're going to get a new logo. Just write the name. Was the asterisk always a part of the title too? I feel like this sounds like a familiar thing we've talked about. Did we already unlock?
Oh shit! David Harbour is in the Red Guardian suit. Yeah, that's cool.
Man. I had no idea he's married to Lily Allen.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, look out. All right. Why the but on their official logo on the Marvel Wikipedia it is also that. So maybe they're going with something simple. I don't know. I expect something beefy and with a thunder, with a lightning bolt in it, even though it's thunder.
Exactly. Well, yeah, I must have said papyrus. That was the title I got. It was like a papyrus thing of like, this font is way too simple to me.
Have you seen the Ryan, the Ryan Gosling sketch?
Of course I've seen.
Of course
You're asking me if I've seen the Ryan Gosling sketch?
I'm just making sure. All right. Just making sure. But what does the asterisk mean, people? Tell me in the chat. He's there in costume. Yeah, it's good. It's looking good.
So is he going to have a shaved head this time around?
I guess
I like the shaved head look.
He's going to have an afro and cornrows.
And, you know, he actually, yeah, for sure. What's fun, it's got an updated suit. And on top of that, too, he got, like, really skinny for the last season of Stranger Things. Whereas for Black Widow, he still had the heavier size.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering for this time around, now that he is a returning Marvel character, it's taking place many years later after Black Widow. If this time around he's going to be like freaking shredded.
Yeah,
you know?
Man. I'm ready for thick boy harbor. All right.
Oh, this is fun.
I want to dock in that friggin' harbor. You know what I mean?
We've never done the live stream Comic-Con before.
We haven't,
this
and this is actually a good idea. Greg called me up, and he was like, hey, listen, are you open to this? And I was like, that sounds like the best version. Remember how we used to do these? We used to do these as like, take a shot. All right, and now we'll shoot and edit and assemble and thumbnail and upload the next trailer. And like, it was a gauntlet, which was fun, but also intense. This is great.
I agree, man.
What do we got?
Who was the? I can't. The cast is too tiny on screen for me, guys. I can't make them out.
All right. Well, we got Sebastian Stan, most certainly. He points to Florence Pugh when asked about what stands out about this movie. So apparently, Florence Pugh is going to be owning the screen as Yelena Belova. Love to see her back in action. Who do we got? Let's see. I'm trying to see who specifically because this is a tiny pick.
I know it's a really tiny pick.
No.
This is content right here.
And Total Film, they named everybody when they came out on stage for Captain America, but you know, they're dropping the ball.
I can't even tell who Sebastian Stan is in this photo.
Which one is Sebastian?
He's got to be one of them, right? I can't even tell.
Got let's see, Rachel Weisz, is she on stage? It would make some sense. Olga Curry.
Wait a minute, Rachel Weisz is in this?
According to IMDb.
Melina's in this?
I'm just looking at the IMDb. That's what it says. Is Julia Louis-Dreyfus? That would make some sense. Wyatt Russell? That would make some sense. Is my girl? Is Geraldine Viswanathan there? Is Olga Kuryalenko there?
Uno momento, por favor.
That's the hardest name to say. I feel terrible. And she's been really good in some stuff I've seen.
I'm going to refresh this.
How do you say Olga Kuryalenko's name? Anyway, please give us more.
There's Florence Pugh.
Spoilers. There is Florence Pugh.
She kind of looks like she looks like a younger version of what Linda Hamilton looks like today.
Yes, I see what you're saying. I get you. Yeah.
Now they're saying switch back to discussing film. We're going to discussing film.
She said, no, yeah, you get discussing film and I'll get total film.
You tell me when to go to total film, John.
Yeah.
I'll go to discussing film.
Florence Pugh says we had a real ride making the Thunderbolts. Okay.
Oh, yeah, these photos are way better.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah, oh, my God, yeah. What a good call.
Okay.
Good call, chat.
Killing it.
Guys, leave a like on this stream, please.
It's a real team effort.
Damn, look at that hair from freaking Sebastian Stan.
Wow.
Let me adjust this for you guys.
He's still in
look
Tommy
at that
Lee
hair
mode over here.
Damn,
Jeepers
son.
Christ. Pew, pew,
Damn.
pew. Absolutely, Florence Pugh, pew, pew. Bucky Barnes
Oh my
in
God.
the chat. Thank you for holding it down.
Hey, Gigi.
Round of applause for Bucky.
Look at these photos of Harrison
Oh, my
Ford.
God.
Look at him just having a ball of a time.
I love that's what I want to see. Is his mouth open? He
So
looks like he's
funny.
transcending into Valhalla right there. That's amazing.
These photos are hilarious.
That's insanity. On a stick. Let's go. Smasturbations. All right. I'm so excited. This is weird. Like I haven't really had a read on how excited or not to be for a Thunderbolts movie, but like this seems like it could be really fun if it's their Suicide Squad.
Got that Brendan Fraser hair is what someone said.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser hair for sure. That monkey bone hair for sure.
Sebastian Stan. What an interesting thing to say on stage with a full cast. He said Florence Pugh is the standout of Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
He's on stage with a giant ensemble, and he goes,
and he says, "Screw all you guys.
She's the one.
I didn't like working with any of you except for her.
Except for her.
I respect her talent." David Harbour's at Hall H dresses his character, the Red Guardian. He jokes, "We all said we were going to dress up at Comic-Con." Meanwhile, Harrison Ford is hulking out on stage. That's just a well-written update. Load, please.
I
Internet.
love everyone in the chat who says refresh. That actually gets me so excited every time I see you guys say it.
Refresh. Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad to hear it though. Always more Yelena. Always, always, always.
All right. So Harrison Ford is saying, just when I think my nerdy life can't get more complete, I hear Harrison Ford say adamantium. That's what Kevin Feige said on Harrison Ford during the.
Yeah, man.
That actually would be pretty cool to hear.
I mean, that's not how the Force works. I'm excited. I want to hear it in live action cinema.
Adamantium.
Adamantium. Adamant.
There is something so exciting about seeing. There's something about watching the trailer before Deadpool and Wolverine and seeing Harrison Ford in the trailer did give me this jittery feeling of, ooh, it's Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Like it only just hit me when I was watching it yesterday. That's Harrison Ford.
It is. It's exciting. Like I feel like
a fucking legend.
He is a legend, and again, like when he shows up, and he has been, like he's at that point where he could easily just like collect a few last paychecks for the fam and then like peace out. But like I feel like he's still got the joy in it, and that's what makes me happy.
All right, look, I'm gonna have total film
Total
and
film
discussing
is like
film
totally
up here.
not loading for me. I wonder if people are rushing their.
I'm going to have both these up here. This way, and thank you guys. I promise. I know I keep saying it. It's just that we have this stream going on right now. I mean, the announcements are happening, so I want to make sure to keep up with it. We will get to all the super chats. I promise.
It's the rapid fire. I don't know if they'll reveal Sentry. That's a good question. I hope Abomination is in the movie as well. Would be cool to see Emil get another chance at the belt. Julia Louis-Dreyfus is on stage. She's after Power and Control, of course.
All right,
will we get Power Broker back?
Here we go. There's a Thunderbolts trailer? What?
What?
Where?
What?
Are you lying? You better not be lying.
Is it out, or is it that they're playing it right now on screen? Are they showing
like
it?
having 9 lives in one? Okay. Well, we got to see if it comes. If it comes out online,
I don't have a notification, but we do have to react to it if it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a notification right now. They did drop a Penguin trailer an hour ago.
Okay, so David Harbour is also saying that Florence Pugh is his favorite. Damn.
I mean, well, and I'm sure he gets to play off of her. I would hope he gets to play off of her. So, like, that's what's up, too. That seems pretty sweet. Got to find... Gold darn it! What's going on, Total Film? Oh, you've got it over there. What's wrong with this computer? What's going on? I don't get it. Yeah. Thunderbolt trailer. Control F5 to refresh.
Just pulling it up. No. We want the chat on screen. We want you guys to be seeing. Here's what we'll do to give you more space to read. We'll make
Stephen Yeun, I think,
smaller.
left the project, didn't he? Wasn't Stephen Yeun supposed to be Sentry and then he moved on? I think that's what happened, but I could be mistaken.
It must be so anxiety-filled to be one of these Twitter accounts in Hollywood.
Your fingers must be sweating. Like, it's already hard to type when you're freaking stressed out, and like things are going so fast, and you're like, I have to catch all the information. I have to pay enough attention to the stage to get the actual info.
It must be so incredibly stressful to actually pull this shit off.
Sebastian Stan, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and Florence Pugh, along with director Jake Schreier, are 2 on the ground. Say Florence Pugh says we had a real ride making the Thunderbolts. Julia Louis-Dreyfus says her character is after Power and Control, but also generally wants to kick ass in the Marvel Universe. So she is going to take Super Soldier Serum is what I'm getting from that.
That's what I love to hear, John.
And, we're going to get a Julia Louis-Dreyfus Captain America, which I think is what the people have been wanting for a long time, if I'm honest, because I know these things. I'm just going to close
Thanks,
this
Demon. That's nice. John, you keep up with the chat for me.
Absolutely.
My mind is all over the place, and I just keep interrupting you, and I'm sorry.
It's okay. My mind is all over the place, too. We're in the war. We're in the lead of the Campia War right now for the live stream. I'm excited to hear that. Thank you, guys, for keeping us up to date on that.
Okay, so they're showing Thunderbolts footage right now, but it's not actually going to be playing online.
My guess is they will save that for a second. I feel like, honestly, as much as it's like cool and helpful when they release this stuff like immediately online, I think it is like if you're gonna wait for a day and a half to get into Hall H and and see all this, like, I think you want to have it feel a little special for a day or 3.
Fair enough. Well, while they're playing the trailer, let's read a couple of super chats really fast.
Let's
Tom the
do it.
Don.
Tom the Don Bombadil.
Every real reject, not Greg. Why do you set Greg up for the saddest, gut-wrenching movies? Schindler's List, Green Mile, and By Himself. Well, why do you think I'm watching Disney movies now?
Yeah.
Because I'm taking a break from the sadness.
I would have happily joined you for Green Mile, but I think there's two. People want to cry alone. And, like, I don't know, sitting through a drama and, like, banter joking with a partner is different than doing it, you know, on your own where you can be more thoughtful.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Hey, okay, cool. I'm back in action.
We will go through the rest of the super chats, I promise. I just don't want to miss a damn thing from these announcements.
Don't want to miss a thing. I'm back on Total Film. David Harbour.
They usually wait a while, right, until the until like the huge shit comes out. That's usually towards the end.
Yeah, I feel like that's the big old, you know, I feel like any good retention model puts the biggest, you know, you want to put your best joke at the end, open with your second best joke. So
how are you guys feeling right now about the Comic-Con panel? Is it just kind of whatever to you guys? Is it super exciting? What are you feeling? Is the adamantium thing exciting you guys? We want to know. We want to know. Tell us right now.
Oh, hello to Chile as well. Thank you. Sound off for where you're all tuning in. I don't want them to cancel Kraven the Hunter. We got to see that shit as well. Looking forward to seeing Penguin as well. Fantastic Four update. I feel like they're supposed to appear. So that's got to be what's next. Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh, John, can you tweet this out? I didn't tweet it out.
Oh no!
Tweet out the stream.
You betcha, G. I'm on the case. Don't even trip. I'm doing it. Chat. Thank you guys for being here.
Footage is Yelena and Red Guardian reuniting. Let's see if we got a little bit of a description online yet.
Hey, let's do this.
David Harbour left his outfit.
Oh,
he's stripped nude in front of everyone.
Naked on stage, John Cena Oscar style.
We get to go to a lot of great places, and it's a joy. Okay, so it's going to be a more. I thought they were going to. People were saying it's going to be like Suicide Squad, where they go to like one location. It's a little bit of adventure, but it sounds like it's going to be a little bit of a globe-trotting situation.
I like globe-trotting. I mean, that seems like a good. As long as they don't do so much globe-trotting that there's no opportunity for like character interactions to happen, I'm good. You know, you got to distinguish yourselves a little bit from the rest of the pack.
Absolutely.
Let's see. We're live.
I feel that's a good question. Is adamantium or vibranium stronger? Well, with adamantium now being a cosmic piece, I'm kind of wondering if that's going to be more powerful than vibranium.
I mean, we got to get them like in a battle together. It's the only way.
Avengers Tower in the trailer. Thank you, Raccoon Shampoo. Promise we will get to all the super chats once all the announcements are done. All right, there's nothing on right now. You guys keep.
We'll just look
at what's going on in the chat.
Yeah.
I do want Daredevil news as well. Avengers Tower shown in the trailer. The Avengers Tower is back, John.
Hells yeah, they finally rebuilt it or whatever.
I don't know if I'm doing a disservice here, but I just want to say you guys are doing a great job on not talking about Deadpool and Wolverine.
You guys really are killing it.
You guys are doing a great job.
Andrew Gordon was supposed to be here, and we were like, maybe you shouldn't come for a live stream because you will be very spoiled by that. And there have been a couple I've caught in there, but by and large, you guys have been terrific.
Val might have bought Avengers Tower, according to what some of these theories are saying.
Diabolical.
They keep building her up, and I keep waiting for her to truly feel
like a big old threat of some kind.
Yeah, because right now she's just kind of there, and I'm waiting a little bit more for that. Like, oh shit, Val.
That's how I want it.
Yeah. Oh shit, Val.
Featherton. That's the feeling I want. Oh shit, Val. That's the feeling I want.
Eternals 2? Bullshit.
What? You are not. No way.
Okay, Fantastic Forecast.
Hey, there we go.
Okay, really quick. Before we go into that, here's the quick little beats breakdown of what's went on in the trailer here. Yelena visits the Red Guardian's apartment, calls him dad, says that she has found the only reason for her to live is killing others. That's a psychopathic thing to say.
They have macaroni.
Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania Ant-Man and the Wasp is back in a new costume.
Oh, let's go. Justice for Ghost.
All the Thunderbolts are assigned to the same job, but it's a setup.
Oh, some kind of Suicide Squad.
Oh, no. I know the Fantastic Four is on stage. Don't you worry. I'm refreshing this bad boy,
it's
people.
cousin in time. It's cousin in time. No reason, no rhyme. Doing some crime.
Okay, so are they, is this just a photo of them on set? Because they did put this photo online.
Did they?
But are they actually going to be joining?
Oh my God, that's a Fantastic Four right there. That's crazy. That's crazy. Val was basically VP because she was Veep. Absolutely, that makes a lot of sense. Sentry's Watchtower.
Two people from Gladiator are in Fantastic Four.
That is true. Absolutely.
Lewis Pullman is Sentry? Bullshit.
Lewis Pullman is a name that people keep throwing at me, and every time I hear it, I need to read.
He's the guy from Independence Day, the president.
This kid. That's right. A friend of mine, I think, just let me in on the fact that this guy, A, exists, and B, is a Pullman, a Hollywood Pullman.
Okay, so according to the chat, they just confirmed filming for Fantastic Four will begin on Tuesday. Okay.
Oh, wow, not Monday, as current reports have stated.
Well, get those drones in there.
Yeah.
Let's start seeing some leaks.
Fly into all those practical sets and make us retreat to the volume forever.
Start ruining Fantastic Four for everyone.
Ruin filmmaking by eavesdropping on the production.
Starts filming Tuesday.
Let's go. Hey, man, I mean, Deadpool and Wolverine certainly utilized a good amount more practical scenery, and, I feel like that's worth it. I like their stance that it's worth it to make the movie look more real than, risking a few spoilers.
Big thing here. Okay, confirmation, retro future of the 60s.
Absolutely.
Let's
do that.
How can they show Fantastic Four footage if they haven't started shooting Fantastic Four?
I know. I mean, what are they going to... I mean, I guess they could shoot like a basic sizzle reel, but what are you going to want out of that? Is to do all their audition tapes as a medley.
I love how this has been the main theory. Thanks, Dom. I promise we will get to all the super chats. Thank you. And it's funny how this has been like the main theory. And there's a lot of people who have had this theory who, when they talk about that theory of it being the 60s, come out on camera and say, I've had this theory.
I thought they already confirmed this.
I know, but before this was announced, a lot of people like to claim like they were the first ones who had that theory.
Sure.
Now we just don't know for sure.
I'm still trying to find the video where I might have predicted one of the less predictable Deadpool and Wolverine cameos to die on a similar hill. But yeah, I get what you mean.
Oh, wait, Matt Shackman, the director.
Let's go.
I don't know. This must be some weird sardonic.
Oh, I love this.
Matt Shackman says
great.
they went to the desert to find the best type of rock to make the thing out of. And if this is, this is a discussing, I imagine this is a photo discussing film. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
This would be a more accurate look of what they're probably going for, right, when it comes to, I don't know if this is, do you guys know in the chat, is this fan art or is this an official still that they put out? This has to be fan art, right?
I've seen this image a couple of times, and I think it's a combo of both. I think it's just an official kind of cheeky thing they had mocked up or somebody mocked up.
Blade cast on stage? Bullshit.
That's a good question, though. I feel like I've seen this image in an official capacity to some extent. But no, there's no Blade shit on stage.
Oh, John, check this out. You're going to love this. Did you read that? This is a fun fact that John would love.
Yes. Pre-shoot material of Fantastic Four is being shown. Okay, all right. Shot in 4:3. Pedro Pascal has an old-school accent as Reed Richards teaching a science class. That is absolutely up my alley. I love like an old educational short out of the... And when Marvel goes for that, when they go for something more stylized and more hearkening towards some kind of, past aesthetic that we've all experienced in some form or another, that's beautiful. So I'm excited about that.
Okay, so according to everyone in the chat, it's official art right here.
Yeah, it's going to feel like some early WandaVision.
Amazing. Yeah. Amazing. I love it.
I do like that a lot. I love their little Cinerama Marvel riff on the logo. Looks like the Cinerama Dome
Good
text.
catch.
Yeah.
Let me show you what John's talking about, guys.
I got a little coy in me here and there. A little coy sometimes. I love that. I'm looking forward to that. More period pieces in the MCU. Like Captain America, the First Avenger is not like the best Marvel movie, but I do think it's a bit underrated, and I do like that it commits to the period. And I wish there was more.
Oh shit, we got a new title.
Fantastic.
Okay. Oh
Four
damn.
First Steps.
Okay.
Interesting. It's all of them as babies.
John, theorize.
They're all going to be babies, and then we watched as they grow up into normal, science-inclined humans. But then, get this, on this mission that they go to when they test a machine out on themselves, they all get powers. And then we witness the first steps they take toward mastering those powers. It's an origin story.
It's a double meaning.
It's a double meaning.
Because probably when they travel to, usually in the comics, I imagine it might be it, that they travel someplace in space and then they come back with powers. So first steps to there.
Absolutely.
And then perhaps first steps with the new powers like you're talking about.
Let's do that thing. I'm excited.
Oh, my God.
Straight out of the jets.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Cool. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Give me some retro futurism. Let's do this thing.
I'm not going to lie. I like that moment in Rise of Silver Surfer when we got the Fantastic Four car, but that looks really sweet.
Okay.
This is an official photo?
That looks like concept art to me. That looks like
I mean, it could be
rendering.
concept art, but I don't know.
But I mean, it looks like
this is official, right?
Released concept art. Certainly, I would believe that. I don't think this is like an actual image, like a picture or photo.
You guys tell us in the chat.
And I will. That's a fair point. Like, I am curious to see Pedro Pascal take on Reed Richards because I really like him. I think he's got acting chops, but I want to be able to not just be like, oh, it's Pedro Pascal again. You know, I do want to have him be like the character. Same with like anytime Giancarlo Esposito shows up. I'm like, I'm sure I'm going to enjoy him. He's always good, but I hope he's a character, and I love the idea of him taking on the 60s accent for whatever, pre-made short they did.
All right, John, please. Once you see news pop up, we have to just cut ourselves off immediately.
I'm just adding tension and drama to the stream.
I know.
The first family are here. Look at them. Look at them. They're right there.
They're there. They're like the same people from the photo we saw.
They're like the same. Well,
this is why you had to cut yourself off.
This
John.
is further confirmation that this is still the cast, and it hasn't changed in the last 15 minutes. Ebon Moss-Bachrach, Joseph Quinn, Vanessa Kirby, and Pedro Pascal are still on stage with Kevin in his blue hat.
They are all the same height.
They are fantastically,
fantastically heightened. I love it.
Yeah. We don't need to embiggen any of them. Or
Michael Giacchino's doing the score for
Fantastic
Four. Great pick right there.
Galactus! Oh, Ralph Ineson. Is he there? Do we have an Ineson? Is he in this building? Is he? I didn't have a pun there.
Early footage of Galactus and Fantastic Four showed his face peering through a building, very clearly a giant cosmic entity. Oh, good.
Although filming hasn't started, we are treated to a little video the team made, which is a 60s-style video showing the team preparing for a space mission. It ends with a tease for Galactus.
Okay, cool.
I am excited to see that.
Did you see that they did? I think it was about Petco in Vegas where they put like this like a lit up version of Galactus.
Oh,
it was really cool.
Oh,
it was a photo
awesome.
online. It was a really cool photo.
Interesting. Funny you mentioned Giacchino too. They said they're working on another Marvel Presents or whatever. So like they announced that one of those is coming up at some point soon.
I'm very, very excited for the Galactus appearance.
Man, look at him.
I can't wait to see how funny they make him.
He's going to be hilarious.
He's going to be a really
he's
funny
funnier
villain.
than Deadpool. Yeah, he's going to be funnier than Deadpool easily.
All right, so here's what Pedro had to say, guys.
Let's go.
Matt Shackman and I have known each other for 25 years, and we had the same talent manager, and he almost became my roommate in 1999, but he saw the place and said no.
That's what's up. Hey, and look at you now. Ebon Moss-Bachrach says he got a text from Mark Ruffalo, which was, quote, long and generous, simplifying motion capture. Something about the film he was initially nervous about. That's interesting to know. I'm looking forward to how they do that now because we've had, the practical, we've had the CG once already. What are they going to marvel it with,
Well, damn, I mean, it doesn't sound like it's going to be that huge of a panel, especially because...
Kirby versus Thanos.
Especially because there's, the panel's almost done.
I know. They said only you're going to focus on 3 movies. So
what a weird return to Comic-Con for them to have.
We're going to return, proportionally speaking. I feel like this is good, though, almost. It's like it needs to be... I feel like it's appropriate for it to be not mind-blowingly huge, but just, like, focused, and they have a few fun and exciting things to focus on, and we're not going to make too many other crazy-ass promises beyond that. Like, hype is good, and I feel like they're already got the Deadpool Wolverine hype. So, like, yeah, this is appropriate to me. I'm okay with it.
I guess so. I feel like if you're finally making a return at Comic-Con, you should probably have one mic drop.
We should have Blade completed, and we're screening it right now.
You got to have at least one mic drop.
That's true. Well, hey, you never know. They could still.
We're the only Brits in the cast who are going to make I feel like this is probably very, very, very exciting for the people in the room right now.
Yeah.
But in terms of news for the world to take in, then I feel like it's a little bit I mean, it's cool. Like it's cool news, but it's. I thought it might be like something really. I thought we could get at least one big thing.
It's not going to change the hierarchy of power in the MCU.
But I also do kind of agree with you because I thought it was odd that they would have their return on the weekend of their movie that's causing them to really rebound right now.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'm like, yeah, you don't want to take away the attention from that.
It instills confidence. It suggests to me that they are actively adjusting and paying attention. That they're not trying to like. After walking so many things back and adjusting their release schedule, this seems smart to me. Yeah.
Joseph Quinn, everyone's favorite character.
Hey.
We're all going to work very hard to bring a feeling of family to this film. I don't think I've laughed so much in rehearsal period before.
Oh.
Well, I'm hopefully they feel like a family actually because they are Marvel's first family, so it's a really big deal.
Yeah, they're the Marvel's first family.
Look at Joseph Quinn's smile.
He's so
like we're gonna feel
devilish.
like a family.
We're gonna feel like
we're gonna look at this face.
You know,
we're gonna be the Fantastic Four family.
Yeah, it's a sinister family. I don't know if you want to come to this barbecue.
We're gonna be the Manson family in space, baby.
Join our death cult. I like it. I think that's actually a good direction for them to take it and really subvert expectations.
And it's and for a first time we're streaming a Comic-Con panel. It's the first one John and I can handle.
Yeah, it's the first one we were well equipped for. Not a single question was outside our purview of expertise.
Y'all hyped up this panel for nothing. Who hyped up this panel?
Who hyped up we were just trying to see what was happening. They said we're only going to talk about 3 movies.
Should have said that before.
I guess we'll start every panel from now on saying we are not here to hype.
Okay, so those are our 3 films for 2025. All right.
Cool. Good. Groovy. I like that.
All right, we're leaving now. Bye.
Later. And then he drops the mic, and it's just inconvenient for the sound person.
Really? Okay. Oh, that's awesome news. That's good. That's cool
Avengers
confirmation.
Films will feature the F4 confirmed. Russo bros. Oh, that's how they're going to end the panel. The Russo bros are going to, like jetpack out on stage and do a slam dunk into the crowd or something.
That's actually a really great confirmation.
I like that.
Because he did say not everyone's going to be able to make it into the Fantastic. Not everyone's going to be able to make it to the Avengers.
So Luis is still going to get cut out of
the
this?
Fantastic Four cars flying in Hall of H. That's so awesome. I love this so much.
Whoa.
That is so cool. I'm digging it.
I'm
digging this so much, guys.
How do they? Okay, now begin the hype train.
Look how fun that looks.
How do they do that? I wonder what it is. Like what it's
You guys are saying Russo bros. We're not getting that.
No Russos yet. Let me check.
Let me go to Total Film and see.
TotalFilm.com.
Let me go Total Film.
Total Film is totally filming today.
Oh, look at this photo. Oh, look at this photo of the car. We're still in the car, guys. Wow. We haven't got to the Russo brothers.
That's so wicked.
Look how awesome that looks.
It on wires?
Who would have thought the car would be the most exciting part of the panel?
Yeah, that's so cool. And I like their little retro future background that they have.
Yeah.
Their sci-fi cityscape. That's pretty cool. Russos are back. Russos are back. It must be true. White shirt guy is on drugs. Yes. Is that you?
You have a white shirt on too, but I'm the one with the jacket.
Yeah, you're the white shirt guy, so you are on drugs. I can confirm. One take.
Where's this Russo brothers news?
Where are the Russo brothers?
Give me the Russo brothers.
Give me the Russo brothers.
Get the Russo brothers on the line.
Get them on the phone. Russo brothers have officially been named the directors of the next Avengers films, apparently. According to One Take 1 minute ago. They previously directed Infinity War and Endgame, and now they're going to return.
Okay, but they're not on stage?
I'm looking for...
I'm on discussing film, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Goodness gracious.
It is fun hanging out with you guys right now in the chat.
Yeah,
this is actually cool, like to have the Comic-Con experience.
Thank you for coming. This is,
okay, here we
I
go.
was
It's official.
not being there.
It's official.
All
The
right.
Russo. Oh God, I fucked it up. I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh, Kevin Feige says the casts of Captain America 4, Fantastic Four, and Thunderbolts will all appear in the upcoming Avengers movies, and yes, they will be directed by the Russo brothers as per Total Film.
Well, I am starting to sort of walk back my comments.
What?
About the Russo? Because
you can't change your mind.
The part that made me change my mind, because there was a part of me that was like, we're gonna dive a little bit more into the Russo brothers in a second, is that initially I was like, I wish they got someone else for. I mean, like, of course, Infinity War and Endgame are 2 of my favorite MCU movies, but I know how beloved Winter Soldier is, but I was like, I'd be excited to see like other directors take the helm, and maybe they're a little bit over it. However, when I was thinking about it, I was like, but Infinity War and Endgame do feel very different from each other, and they made those back to back. And the fact that they made 2 very different films back to back made me go, Well, then that means they could definitely make 2 other Avengers movies that feel very different than the last 2 they made. So I imagine there actually could be something exciting to do. And I feel like no one's really brought up that point. And because I drew that conclusion, I was like, hell yeah.
It's a 50-50 for me. You know, I'm like, part of me wonders if like this is just this particular niche of cinema, the giant super.
There they Sorry,
are.
John. Sorry, no, you talk.
And apparently there is video of the car out now too, so that's accessible.
Okay, Russo brothers.
But yeah, I'm of a 50-50 mindset because part of me is like, I wonder if they really are just like especially good at this hyper consequential, big team up, multiple characters like studio thing. Maybe that's just a niche they're good at, whereas like the various other things they've tried haven't worked out for other aesthetic purposes.
Yeah.
But I do share that thing of like, you know, like I've seen their version of this. I know they can do it. Yeah, like a new interesting choice sounds more exciting to me. But at the same time, I don't begrudge them a bit of a safe choice. It's not the safest choice anyway.
Look at this photo.
And, you know.
Damn, look at that hype.
I'm rooting
Look
for
at
them.
that fucking hype.
Yeah, I am absolutely rooting for
Damn.
them, at least. You know, and and maybe, you know, like what I hope for now is like if they're officially doing it, I just want to see them, you know, pull out, some new tricks and show me, you know, another new flavor of these big team ups, you know, different from, but, you know, building on Infinity War Endgame.
John, be quiet. John,
The car.
John, the car's moving.
Good, the
car's moving, guys.
Car, the screen.
Car's moving. I gotta react to this. Hold on.
Go.
Let me put this on screen.
Let's
Sorry.
go.
Sorry.
Let's
Let me
go.
put this on
Let's
screen.
go.
John, look, car.
John, the car.
The car's been the best part of the stream. Yeah. Russo brothers back.
The car.
Look
Let's do the car.
at this car moving. Wow, look at the car go.
That's so cool.
That is a bitchin' vehicle.
It is. I like to.
I
It's
love
moving
how-
very gradually.
I love how fucking retro it is.
Yeah, it's streamlined. It's retro. It feels streamlined of the now, but with the sensibility of the past.
They're not going to be able to get anywhere in time with that.
Yes, they were
speed.
the slowest
It is
moving
just way
vehicle.
too slow. Okay, here we go. I'm going to move this back. Gotta refresh. Refreshing, guys.
We're refreshing.
Keep it going.
The new news.
Keep telling us to
The
refresh.
new
New
news.
Avengers Secret Wars logo.
New
Avengers Secret Wars logo.
Avengers Secret Wars.
What does the old logo look like? Let me pull that up really quick.
It was silver.
Avengers Secret Wars. I'm typing it in.
Yes, we got the car. Don't worry, everybody. This is your one-stop shop for
Let's
fantastic
compare.
4-car content.
That's funny. Now that they got the Russo brothers back, this one looks like the kind of Avengers film they would have made.
Yeah.
This logo right here was the old logo.
Oh, look
Old logo.
Yeah. Out with that.
And now they got a
Don't
really,
show me that.
now they got a really colorful one.
Now
It feels a
it's
lot more like a comic.
red.
That's a lot more like a comic book.
And that's a good.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if it feels even that much more of a comic, like a lot of people have been saying how Deadpool and Wolverine feels very much like a living comic book. I'm down for that in the Avengers.
Whoa!
Avengers Doomsday!
Oh shit!
So long.
Okay,
Kang.
there's your drop.
Oh,
There's your
there's
drop.
your big drop. So long, Kang Dynasty. Hello,
damn.
Doomsday.
Oh, I didn't even notice all the Dooms on stage.
Wow,
Oh my god.
That's wicked.
Oh,
that is like a
fuck.
cult, a Doom cult. Hells
Wow. Oh, with the Russos right behind them.
yeah. All right.
Damn. Okay. All right. All right.
right.
That's your mic
All right.
drop, baby. That's your mic drop. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
We got there.
Oh, I love the logo.
We're
It
only gonna
looks
talk
like
about 3
it looks like
movies.
Doom's metal with the green glow. Oh, that is
Yeah, no,
awesome.
I like it a lot. I like it a lot. And hey, I mean, like,
Oh fuck, that is a mic drop.
yeah.
And no Kang, officially no Kang. They managed to. Do they even acknowledge that on stage? Do they even say
Listen, guys.
we're moving away from Kang? Did they say that? Or do they just go, fuck it, we're just going to say Avengers Doomsday? Because that is a great way to make you like not. But to go from Avengers Doomsday into Secret Wars, where Doctor Doom is so integral to the Secret Wars,
Yeah.
actually makes more sense, too.
Sure, absolutely.
But it does
Maybe
kinda make-
this'll work out somehow.
It does make them.
Fortuitously.
No. What? Fuck you. Is that true? No way.
Oh.
No way.
Is he
Shut
on
up.
Stage?
Is he on stage?
coming out?
Shut up. Shut
Is he
up.
coming
no.
out?
Are you guys bullshitting me? Oh my god, he's actually coming back. Oh my god, what? No, mic drops are
He's
here,
gonna
John.
beat Doctor Doom? What?
Wait, is that what it says?
That's not possible. What?
No way. Oh my
What?
god. Mic drop, they did. Oh
What?
shit.
That I
multiverse variant shit. Well, hold on. Before he gets cynical, we got to take this in and then maybe start talking about it.
As Doom.
He's on stage?
I don't know
He's
what
on
to
stage
make
right
of
now?
that. What
Robert
the
Downey Jr.'s back. Holy shit. What a way to return. Oh, my God. We're the kind of people that get clipped out and get criticized, but fuck it. This is exciting.
You know what?
I just had an out-of-body experience for
If we
people.
show up on YMS or a Red Letter Media video, I love those guys. I'll take it. All right? You can very cool me
Clip
all
us
day
out.
long. I feel like we have enough cynicism.
Look at his look, too, man. What a G.
What a G. What a RDG.
Whoa. What a trip.
Oh,
I need a. What do you guys think about this? We need feedback in the comments.
Joe and I truly believe
This is
Endgame
so weird.
was the end of the road for us. In the time since, though, a special story.
Wait, start again. I'm sorry, John. I'm so overwhelmed.
The Russo brothers, Joe and I, quoth they, are truly. Joe and I, truly believed Endgame was the end of the road for us. In the time since, though, a special story we have come to potentially see a road to take with you all. I think there's a word missing from this caption here, but yeah. So they did a Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, and they're like, you know what? We've recharged. Okay. We have new inspiration. Let's do this thing.
Okay, so, okay, did they confirm? Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe you guys can answer before I find out. Did they confirm that he's not playing Victor Von Doom? He's playing not Robert Downey Jr. He's playing Tony Stark as Dr. Doom, or is he Victor Von Doom?
That's the question. That is the question. Robert Downey Jr. is Dr. Doom, is all it says.
May 2026. Damn, we got 2 Avengers movies coming, baby.
Wow, boy.
I mean, this for Secret Wars, this makes a lot more sense.
Yes.
And granted, we didn't know what fucking King Dynasty was about, but for Secret Wars, this makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
Wow.
I can't believe he's coming back.
About that right now. I like it's exciting on the one, like it's definitely like big mic droppy exciting, like oh shit news. But I also I have no idea what to feel on that. I'm excited to discuss. Wow, look at that picture. Look at that. Oh my God. He's got the chains. Oh, I love it.
I mean, because he's like wait a minute. I'm sorry. Are you guys? I've been so caught up in this.
I want to put a big metal masker on the earth.
Did they confirm that he is playing
is
Tony
he Victor
Stark?
Von Doom or is he a Stark Doom?
New name, new mask, same task. Nice.
Bars. Okay. All right.
Put a suit of armor around the world.
I want to put a big metal mask. And they better have an MF Doom.
Look at it. Hold on a sec. Hold on. We got
the reveal. We got
the reveal shot. Hold on a second. Let's watch this. Let me make this bigger on screen.
Some people are already lamenting a non-Henry Cavill Doom.
Hold on a sec.
Look at that. Oh. God, that would have been crazy to be there.
My man.
That would have been crazy.
My man.
Let's see. Wow. Damn.
Wow. Can you imagine being in that crowd right now? Holy shit.
That is crazy. That is crazy. Like part of me almost hopes that they.
Some people. So it seems like John. How do you do a poll?
Aisha.
Do a poll really fast.
Oh, okay.
About Victor Von Doom. Can you get out of this really quick? Sorry. Thank you. Oh wait, I remember how to do. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're
good.
Thanks,
Thanks, John.
so money, Gregory.
Crazy. But yeah, are you guys actually like? Part of okay, I could be of 2 minds about it. One, I'm just excited that that they're doing Dr. Doom. I love Robert Downey Jr. I am wondering, it would be nice to get a different person playing him. I am kind of considering though of it is a quick way to make you immediately invested in him and maybe not even want to see Dr. Doom die. And perhaps allow Rob. I don't know. It could go either way. It could go a terrible way. He would really have to distinguish himself from his Tony Stark performance by a lot, though. He really would.
Yeah. It's like a shortcut to having an association that'll give you some kind of emotional conflict, and also it's a good subversion of like, oh my God, a face we love and trust is now the face of villainy.
Did the poll go through?
It's really got to be
vote, guys, and put the poll up.
It's really got to be inspired is my thing, because like this is fun and exciting news, and they got the Russos back, also fun and exciting news, and I'm having a similar 50-50 where part of me is like, smart, play the hits, bring back the people we know people love and that we know work in this world, and throw us a subversion bone and yeah, get us like a casting thing that we would have never thought about instead of just another Iron Man variant or whatever.
News is fucking nuts, guys.
At the same time, these could also, if uninspired in execution, result in just sort of like desperate cram anything in there we know is good, like. So it needs to be an inspired set of scripts.
It could be a little bit of a desperation move.
Like it's on that razor's edge.
But there are so I feel like they might be doing it story wise. The fact that he reflects the imagery, like, but Dr. Doom wears a mask.
I can see it.
Sometimes he does it, but he's supposed to have like a fucked up face.
I mean, and I hope they embrace that. Like, honestly, I would be heartened if they embrace things like that, so that Downey Jr. This would, on the positive, this would allow Robert Downey Jr. the chance, because people have said of him, like, oh, he did all these Marvel movies, and like it kind of took some of the edge off the exciting part of his journey as an actor and as a talent and his ability to like showcase his range.
Yeah.
And so maybe this will give him a new opportunity to add some range to his presence in the MCU, and that, I hope, again, if inspired, would be really cool. I'm so conflicted.
Dude, oh my God. We thought it was going to be the Mutant Saga. This is the Fantastic Four era.
The Fan-4-stick,
this is
baby.
the Fantastic Four era right now,
Fantastic Four, first steps toward the past.
What a time to go from Fantastic Four, then to get Galactus in there, then to go to Avengers Doomsday, then to Avengers Secret Wars. Then we probably get the full-on Mutant Saga whilst they're building the mutants in this phase, is what it sounds like.
Yeah. And I think that's good. Keep gradually building the mutants, and I feel like, don't the rights still expire in 2025?
I am refreshing. Is there something we're missing? Is the panel still going?
Dr. Doom, Iron Man in the chat's going too fast.
Is the chat still going?
I
mean the panel. Sorry, we
mean,
got a lot of super chats to get to. I want to make sure we get to them. But
exactly.
But is the panel still on? It is the Fantastic Saga right now.
Both movies directed by the Russo.
Damn, an official logo. We gotta change the thumbnail.
May 2026 and May 2027 is what we got.
All right, let's see the poll, guys. Let's see the poll. How many people are in the chat right now, John, in the stream? Can you tell me? We got 2,500 votes right now. So out of 2556 votes. Okay, so for the most part, it's still certified fresh. People excited for the most part.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, this is exciting. It's definitely an exciting opportunity and an exciting prospect. And I think that, like, hey, while I think it's good to be able to end phases and to find new blood and to have that new blood, fill those pillar roles, I think, the MCU as a troupe, as a collective of performers, open to variants and things like that. I think we're still having growing pains with multiverses. This could all be really great.
Yeah.
It just could easily go wrong.
Okay. All right. Okay. It seems like we're in a mixed bag on it.
I mean, like, again, excitingly mixed bag.
I mean,
there's stakes.
I think it's creating a conversation. It's creating an interest. Regardless, people are going to want to check it out. The thing is that I think outside of Oppenheimer, I mean, unless he goes like kind of extreme, right? When it comes to like Sherlock Holmes, he has like a British accent and stuff. Oppenheimer, he had to really change his face, and eventually you just saw the character. But a lot of times you associate just the personality of Robert Downey Jr. with Tony Stark.
Sure.
Even though they're not the same person, it's very easy to do that. And you do want a very distinguished personality for it. So I feel like this is a huge, massive challenge for Robert Downey Jr. This is a massive, massive challenge for him.
He literally has to reinvent his presence in this universe.
In the MCU. it's like to go from the first big hero of the MCU to now being the next big bad is pretty insane.
Yeah,
that's pretty insane.
I wonder what the real meaning
it's
of
a bold move, Marvel. That's a swing, and I'm here. It's desperate and a swing. I love it. It's kind of both.
It is a fascinating.
It's both desperate and bold.
Fascinating couple of choices.
Yeah.
And I do want to know what the conversation became in the Sean Levy conversation.
Sure.
Because he was eyed, and then it looked like probably not, and now confirmed no.
Guys, I want to check up on we've gotten some super chats, and I want to make sure we get to them because they all came in like an hour ago.
I want to know what the new mask, same task thing means.
We don't end a stream without going through all of our supers. So first, let's just go through some of our supers. Oh my God, I got to confirm. John, hit the confirmation buttons, John.
Hit the confirmation buttons.
Okay, we're in. All right, here we go. Let me, oh shit. Oh, shit,
What
guys.
have you done?
Oh, shit.
What have you
Okay, hold on
done?
a sec. I guess they're not doing Kang news, man. I guess Kang's
guess they're just forgetting
Kang's
all
just
about
gone now, man.
Well, and maybe what they can do, like, is let Kang just fall by the wayside for now, and then way down the line when we've like really kind of forgotten when it's not in the cultural consciousness so much, then they can come back to that with a recasting or something and be like, oh hey, remember that crazy post-credit scene from several phases ago? We're gonna make good on that now.
Maybe.
Or they can reinvent it later or something else.
All right, hold on a sec. I need to just adjust this, guys. So sorry, just adjusting everything.
Cillian Murphy.
I need to grab this. Just adjusting the stream. All right,
For
but
your
yeah.
viewing pleasure.
Gonna go through our supers. Thank you guys to everyone who's been patient on us getting to the super chats. I know you guys, a lot of you guys contributed earlier. This stream's been a lot of fun.
This has been a blast.
This has been
and a half.
fun stream.
We don't need coy.
John and I were not sure how we were gonna handle this stream, but yeah, this has been a really fun stream. But right now we're ending that poll. Okay. All right, so far 3.8K votes. Vast majority have said that they are excited for Robert Downey Jr. to be playing him.
Hell yeah.
Going through our supers, catching up here.
Super duper.
All right. Eon Blosh, thank you for the super chat. It says, seeing a Daredevil Born Again teaser is my educated wish. Good call back to
buddy.
the DT.
I like it. Educated wish tattoos. Let's do it.
Diego Lumley, my lunch is over. I'll watch the rest of the stream when I'm off work. I hope that you're back by this point, my
Yes,
friend. Thank you so much for the
absolutely.
super chat.
Emily Douglas, I just want to say thank you for joining in the super chats, and I just want them to say something about the Blade movie. Is it still alive? Lol. There's only ever going to be one Blade movie.
Yeah, exactly. Only one Blade movie.
Yep,
Yeah,
just the one.
I'm surprised. Yeah, they haven't acknowledged Blade at all.
I think that's
That's
smart.
kind of crazy. They
Let
didn't
it sit.
acknowledge Blade at all.
I think
It's
there
been
are
such bad press
there
for
are
Blade.
too many updates about Blade. I think they need to just not even think about it right now. There's enough Blade in the zeitgeist right now.
I just can't believe we're in the Fantastic Four era now. I thought this was all going to be mutant stuff today.
I know.
I need Ghost Rider back and a game for it.
Ooh, a Ghost Rider game. Let's go. I
Yeah.
want that too, Sean.
Wait, is there more news? Are you guys bullshitting me? John, check.
Let's check it out. Let's go to the tape.
Yeah, what? Okay, Ghost Rider's another.
Hey, so it looks like the Kang storyline for Avengers 5 has been scrapped entirely and replaced with Doctor Doom as the apparent villain. Iron Man star
Yeah,
Robert
that
Downey
we got
Jr.
all that,
rocked
yeah.
up on stage.
Okay,
All right.
Got it. Okay, cool. Ghost Rider. No Ghost Rider news either.
No Midnight Suns.
No, this is smart because I think sometimes Marvel can overload us with too much information. And to keep us just focused on a few things is part of their dial-back plan. Because if they only came out with like 2 things, it wouldn't be exciting. But to have just like, here's a few, elaborating on a few things you guys already know, and now a couple of mic drops, and then bam, we're there.
Absolutely.
So it makes sense. Judge Smudge, thank you so much for the kind words. He says, thank you for the content that keeps me awake binge watching. Thank you so much,
Thanks
Judge
for
Smudge.
smudging.
Super sweet. Clayton Crook, have not seen the Creature Commandos trailer yet, but we'll definitely be reacting to the show. Thank you so much, Clayton Crook.
Excited for that.
Flying Squirrel, I'm just glad they're embracing the weird, as a Flying Squirrel says. And this is a weird choice. Some people think it's safe. Some people think it's desperate. And I think it's weirdly both. I think it's a safe choice because it's an automatic, like, well, I gotta, even you could even be morbidly curious. You could just be like, even though I don't like it, I have to like at least check it out.
It's the smush. It's the safe choice to bring Robert Downey Jr. back at all, but it's the weird twist to be like, but as a different beloved character. And somebody on Twitter, I just want to read this. Somebody said, Doom coming out of nowhere to show up Kang is the most fucking Doom move to have ever happened. And at least that, yeah.
They eventually do got to bring back Kang, though. I do think there has to be a time. Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Like they're in a weird position, and I feel like that needs to not be just a dangling thread.
It's Zame says, "Hey guys, just wanted to say I really like John's beanie. Enough said. Great beanie, John.
Thank you.
Look at the
Aaron
love
Alexander gave me this for my birthday. Shouts out.
Shouts
Big
out.
Gorillas fan me.
Craig Shipway. Wait, Harrison Ford spoiler.
Oh,
nice to hear.
Someone said Purple Cow. Is that the new movie with Shazam in it?
Almost at Mars. First, just wanted to say how much I love your videos. I'm working on a few Deadpool short films as a fun project with comic cameos. I wonder if there's anything you'd like to see if these shorts, if I can get it made.
Man Spider. Put Man Spider in the short. All right, that's all I ever want.
Do some creepy cameos. Do obscure ones. Don't just go for the obvious ones.
Do off-putting.
That way, it seems like you're a real comic book fan.
Yeah, do characters that should have been left to history.
Raccoon Shampoo is saying, have you been following the Suicide Squad anime at all? the latest episode had some.
There's-
I didn't even know there was a Suicide Squad anime.
Kinda cool. I should
didn't even know
start
that.
following it. Sounds pretty cool.
Sounds great.
Oh my goodness, I would love that. Thank you for jumping in, Raccoon Shampoo. Dom.
Hold on a sec. I'm just previewing a little. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get to some good Doom ones and RDJ super chats in just a
Doom-a-la
second.
Doom.
All right, cool. Good to see you.
First, before Doom, we got Dom. John, you look great. Oh, thanks. Your workout is showing. Oh, thanks, Greg. Can't get all the sexy love.
Shucks.
Y'all are amazing. Well, thanks. Greg is a
You're
large
amazing.
inspiration. He's always encouraging.
You call me fat? You call me large?
Greg is a heavy
I gotta go
inspiration
work out again.
on me. Yeah. No, Greg is always encouraging me to get more activity in my life in a way that isn't like condescending
I'm always
and
like,
making me
get
feel
your
bad.
ass in shape,
Yay,
buddy.
fatty. And yeah, I appreciate that. I'm doing my best out here to Giga Chad John 2025.
And that's such a generous super chat. Thank you,
Yeah,
Dom.
I really
Thank you.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Raccoon Shampoo.
Back.
Thank you, Raccoon. The DC should use Crisis for its big film event instead of Justice League, so you don't end up in that weird Marvel situation where it's called Avengers, but stars Avengers, X-Men, Fantastic Four, and other assorted heroes. It's kind of crazy that the DCU is starting over right now,
Yeah.
and they're like, really just, we got Creature Commandos, we got Penguin, we got Superman. We're just off to here while they're making these like huge fucking announcements at Marvel right now.
Yeah.
And DC, I'd like DCU is gonna have some serious competition. There was a while where it seemed like Marvel was kind of going a little bit down, so I was allowing DCU to have this moment where they could spring through, you know, like shoot through the wall, shoot through the cracks. But now, yeah, I mean, I don't know if they should do that right now for their big event, but down the road that would be a great call.
Yeah. I'm excited to watch them grow, and I hope they just do it in their own fashion instead of what they did last time, which was very much not just let it grow. Nathan Brown, thank you for chiming in so much. TBH, I'm excited they're bringing Doom, but I'm getting burnt out on multiverse stuff and not seeing new actors play these characters.
That's probably the most disappointing part about finally getting Doctor Doom in the MCU and not getting a new actor. Yeah.
In a movie also featuring returning directors, the Russo brothers.
Yeah.
Like, it's a double dose of that, like, cool, I know you guys are good, but also it would have been fun and compelling to have a different choice.
Exactly, man.
Yeah,
It is strange.
Doctor
Strange.
Strange.
Yeah, we have the same joke in mind.
Absolutely.
That is very strange, though.
Yeah.
It's a strange thing.
And again, I mean, I do appreciate when they're like, I wish I could have heard some of these conversations that led to this, you know?
Damn. I'm so glad we got that on live, though. We got to catch that moment live.
Yeah, this was worth it.
Yeah, that was worth it. Absolutely.
I like
worth
this
it.
approach to the Comic-Con coverage.
I know we got more in here, but let me check. You check the the other one.
The
Just to-
Streamlabs?
Yeah, just to be safe in case there's anything in there.
You bet, honey bunny.
All right.
Don't even trip.
Okay.
Blonsky.
I know we got a lot of like, oh my god, this is so stupid. Why is it always having me confirm?
It just
All
wants
right,
to
we
make
got a
sure.
lot of RDJ comments in here. I'm loving it. Okay, let's get to it.
Let's go.
All right. Vault of the Future says, not gonna lie, thank you so much for the super chat. I hate this. I want an original Doom. I'd rather than pull a Lex Luthor and cast Jesse Eisenberg, to be honest. Really not on board with this. Okay, so to this guy's question, Vault of the Future, thanks for the super chat. In the chat, can you tell us what is it of why, for those who voted why they don't like Dr. Doom being played by RDJ, why don't you like RDJ being Dr. Doom? I want to hear your guys' thoughts. We've laid down our reasoning for what that could be. At the same time, because upon reflection, first it's like, and then wait a minute.
What I would love is if they make it so that, like, if they do some weird multiversal thing, he's like a Tony that, like through some huge cosmic event, like went through this traumatic like thing where his Iron Man mask was like melted into his skin or something, and where he doesn't actually have to like put him in a makeup, make him do something like really out of the box or something that's really like off the wall. Instead of just being like, oh, he's a Tony variant and he's going to be Tony Doom, or something like that. And again, that new mask, same mission or whatever really makes me curious as to what that means.
I've been reading. Okay, so reading a lot of these comments, I think to put this into a simple consensus from speed reading your guys' comments in the chat, it sounds to me like the ultimate way to pinpoint it is it will be distracting. that is the main thing. Is like
that's what they have to overcome.
Can you really get immersed into just watching the performance whilst being hyper aware you are watching Robert Downey Jr. the whole time after watching him play Tony Stark countless times.
Yes.
Can you just get lost in it? He's going to have a mask on, but it's Robert Downey Jr., so they're going to want to show his face. But
or maybe
will it just be distracting? That might be the biggest question.
I would respect if they don't show his face. I don't really expect that'll happen. And yes, I think that is the ultimate obstacle.
Yeah.
And that makes me wonder, again, your question from earlier is he Victor Von Doom or is he a Tony variant or somebody else?
Because Anas the Sultan, going to your thing, is like he's going to be an Iron Man variant, isn't he? He might be an Iron Man variant, but I think what people really want is the actual origin, the Latveria.
People want
they want the real Doom,
and
yeah.
they want all those trappings of his story.
I would be more excited if it is that. It's just like on a different universe, looks like him, and it is the actual Doctor Doom background.
It does make it makes. I am fascinated too, and I don't remember. Is Doom supposed to be pretty close in age to the rest of the Fantastic, or at least to Reed, right? Or
sometimes
you guys can straighten me out on that, because like. I don't know what to expect as if this is going to be just for these 2 Avengers movies or if he is going to be the definitive Doom, because I feel like if he's not the definitive Doom, if he's some kind of new movie version variant, I would have to imagine that people are still going to be hungry for the classic Doom portrayal done in a way that everyone agrees is right on screen, because we're still waiting for that, you know?
Yeah. So, hold on. Oh, sorry. Let me refresh this really quick.
Keep it fresh.
Loving the feedback, though. Love a good controversial stream.
And we do have one Streamlab from our good friend.
Okay, let's check it out.
From Mr. Wham.
Really?
Yeah. Chiming in.
Chris Whamoff here in the chat.
Whamming off in the chat.
Oh, damn. Look at our Chris Whamoff. Give us 120. That's a very generous. Thank you so much, Chris. Love you, buddy.
Hand and finger hearts, because you are generous and kind.
Dude, you must have gotten our social. Let's do a little video for Chris Whamoff. We're going to send this to you. We're going to find your Instagram. We're going to send you. Chris, send us 125 additional more dollars. Thanks, buddy. Love you.
That's why you subscribe to us, for genuine sentiments.
You'll watch this and pair with that. It'll be really funny.
And touching gratitude.
Chris knows our sense of humor. Thank you, Chris. That's really, really sweet.
He wouldn't do these kinds of things if he didn't.
Thank you, buddy.
Wesley,
would it kill Marvel to not whitewash a Romani character? They should have gotten. They should have gotten Mila Kunis to play.
Yes, that is what people need.
Jason Momoa could have been a Doctor Doom.
That's what that means, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to see an actual person.
Oh, Coleman Domingo would have been a great pick as Doctor Doom. He would have, not Romani, but he would have been a great pick.
Sure. I mean, yeah, I can't really argue with this. I would love to see a Romani actor elevated into such a... There's got to be somebody out there who has that heritage and who is, like, chilling.
What if he gets plastic surgery to look like Tony Stark? That's what it says in the chat.
Yeah, plastic surgery to be put in Romani gypsy face.
I'm not going to lie. This was the last piece of news. I don't think anyone anticipated this. Did anyone anticipate?
MF Doom absolutely should be the theme.
Did anyone in the chat be like, we're probably going to get Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom? Did anyone see this coming? Did anyone?
I've been chuffed on my one Deadpool prediction, and this definitely trumps that. I would never have guessed
fucking nuts. Who would have thought? Damn. Please leave a like on the stream, by the way. Thank you. Christopher Gardiner. Let me make sure we're on the right spot here. Absolute fail with Robert. Absolute fail with RDJ as Doom. So sad to see Marvel be this desperate. This is the two opinions here. Regardless, it's got people talking about Marvel, and what the weird thing is, what you guys got to see is normally when Marvel says some shit that people don't like, you get we're live, you know. Marvel says some shit, people usually are going, I'm done with the MCU. I'm done. I haven't seen any of that in the chat. No one's been like, I'm done. People might be upset about it, but no one there is saying that. Yeah, some people apparently predicted it as a joke. I don't know who actually sincerely predicted it, though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Peak there is. Thank you so much for the generous sticker, my friend.
Schmitty Werben Jaegerman Jensen. He was number 1.
Krios Rising.
Let's go.
Okay, thank you. I am okay with RDJ if he is Victor Von Doom, not a variant of Tony. That's what I mainly want. That is mainly what I want, personally.
I don't know which one I want. If he's a Tony variant, I want him to feel like a different guy.
Then he's just Iron Man with a Doctor Doom outfit. It's not.
I guess I'd rather he be Victor Von Doom, but I'm also conflicted about that being the intro to this character in the MCU, unless they keep him as Doom for another 10 years.
Hey, welcome to the first stream, people.
Cillian Murphy as Doom would have been sick, but you know, gotta give RDJ the W.
Renegade Jr. Maybe RDJ is from the Council of Doom. Obviously, another variant of Doom.
Yeah,
maybe. What we do need is to kill. We've killed off a couple of. I don't know. Close your ears for 10 seconds if you haven't seen Deadpool and Wolverine. We've killed off a couple of Reed Richardses. We got to kill off a couple of Dr. Dooms again.
Sure.
Even though we have killed them off.
Sure, absolutely.
I think the last one survived and Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
No.
I forget the ending of that one.
Oh, who was the actor in those movies?
The guy from Nip Tuck.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
That guy.
JP Fun. I want to be excited about Doom, but my disappointment not having Doom be Romani when is it Romani?
I think it's
Romani.
Yeah.
I feel like Romani sounds like I'm mispronouncing it, and even though that's my instinctual way to pronounce it.
Well, because there's Romania, I think it's different. I don't know exactly what all Romani encompasses. I know it is the more appropriate term for what used to be referred to as gypsies. Eastern Europe bloc, I want to say, but yeah, Romania, I think is a different thing than Romani.
I want to be excited about Doom, but my disappointment in not having Doom be Romani when that's the character's ethnicity in the comics. Maybe it's a variant of Tony Stark.
Well, and that does seem like a prominent thing about that character. Like, even not being an expert in Fantastic Four comics myself, like the cultural element of Doom is like it seems to me like one of the core bullet points you would kind of touch on.
I gotta say, I think this is a really smart announcement. Even if it wasn't Robert Downey Jr., if they just announced it was Dr. Doom, it's really smart to give us that announcement because it's making us look forward to the Avengers. And it just enhances the anticipation of Fantastic Four because we know Dr. Doom, that's their arch nemesis. So it just only further gets you more excited for Fantastic Four, knowing that we're leading to Dr. Doom, actually.
Apparently, Romani people are of Indian and European descent. So there you go.
Oh, so like Fred Astaire.
Fred Astaire, definitely. RDJ is Lithuanian, Hungarian, Jewish man. Someone on the internet who's like a genealogist should break all this down for us.
Austin Freeman.
Austin.
My jaw dropped when I read the news for the Avengers movies. What are your thoughts on this? I absolutely love you guys, by the way, in the content. Well, I mean, if you just rewind, you will have seen our thoughts in live form. It was nuts.
We're both sort of on different points on the edge of the razor's blade between being excited and sort of floored by the news and also kind of wary and concerned by the news.
It's weird. Like
some really fun prospects and some worrying, desperate prospects.
It was like you heard us here in the stream like 10 minutes prior before this announcement of like, wow, the panel's going to be over soon. And they've like literally announced nothing that's that exciting.
Nothing that's like that revelatory.
Yeah,
new
I was like, what a disappointment.
Have an idea of before. And now this is like, now they gave us something to debate. And I think that's also like a good cultural thing to do. Is just like, give us something that I think they know that some people will have strong feelings against. And now it's theirs to prove.
You know what? I need to actually message Roxanne. Okay, John, can you mind reading the?
I don't want to acknowledge these people. You think these people? Nah, I'll be happy to. Media Box C.
Streaming.
Thank you so much, Media Box C.
Do you think we can clip out our reaction to RDJ?
That's how the sausage
from
is
the
made,
stream?
people.
Roxy's leading our social media.
Big round of applause for Roxy and Greg. They're both putting in huge amounts of time on social media, growing the Instagram especially and the TikTok. Follow on both those platforms.
If you guys aren't watching, we're doing exclusive stuff just for there.
A lot of fun questionnaires and sketchy things. Anyway, Media Box C, thank you for contributing and joining the stream. Love your content, guys. On board with Robert Downey Jr. as Doom. After Oppenheimer, we've seen he can do it. And hey, before Oppenheimer, we've seen him have great acting chops.
Sure, yeah.
Also, Deadpool now has material to work with, too. Greetings from Puerto Rico, by the way. Thanks for tuning in all the way out there. I've always wanted to visit. And I mean, certainly the idea of Deadpool referencing and or interacting with a Robert Downey Jr. Doom is a fun one. So I haven't even begun to think of what the next Deadpool thingy would be.
Give me a second, guys. I'm just going to update the thumbnail. John,
Yes,
you keep,
absolutely.
you
Let's
keep the
keep
talking.
going on
I'm going to
these
look for a Robert Downey
super
Jr.
dupes.
image here.
Absolutely, sausage
I need
made.
I'm like, oh shit, we got the thumbnail that we got to do.
But yeah, and I'm glad to see that you are on board with it. I feel like this is definitely going to be something where a lot of people, are on board with it, as just as many people are not. So heck yeah. And yeah, Oppenheimer is a great salient reminder of just how good RDJ can be. On the silver screen, trying to scroll up. Incredible dude, 11. It's a lucky number. And you're a lucky person. Thank you for joining us in the chat. I'm sure JM had it in his contract he can only play Kang. My theory is Robert Downey Jr. is a multiverse Doom and will get killed by 616 Doom, Cillian Murphy. I actually was thinking about this moments ago. I was like, you could, maybe for this Avengers movie, do some kind of, amazing, devastating reveal to the Avengers, like, oh no, this all powerful or this new mega powerful threat bears the face of one of your most cherished members. Like that could be again a really striking and sort of almost disturbing choice to make if they handle it the right way. And then I was thinking like maybe then you will get him and whatever threat level he brings usurped by, a real, more authentic, true to the, definitive origins Doom. Because that's the one thing I think that this doesn't suggest to me that I would imagine fans still want is they probably want to see Doom realized like the right quote-unquote way. And then we can start messing around with variants and being chill enough to have fun with that. So we'll see. But I like where your head's at. Serial Killer
Guys,
14.
it's going to be a super shitty thumbnail. I'm letting you guys know.
It's okay.
I'm just in a rush. It's going to be
okay.
a really bad thumbnail.
Up the contrast, put a little film grain on it. You're going to be good.
I will.
Right?
I promise I will make this better for everyone who actually cares about the thumbnail.
Actual saturation, a little bit of highlights. A moment of silence from Serial Killer 14.
Please.
Thank you for contributing to the chat.
Okay. All right, John, let's keep it going.
Moment.
Thank you. No, we're good.
Talked through the moment of silence.
I'm sorry.
Anas the Sultan, thank you for joining the chat. Felt so deflated with that announcement. I'm really sad to hear that.
Some people are so sad about this announcement. Some people are really bummed about it.
But the thing is, and as much as we were both excited in the moment, and I still have a certain amount of excitement, I absolutely understand why that would be your immediate reaction, and please don't feel bad for having that reaction, because it's their game to win now, and I hope that they can. Justin Striplin, appreciate you. Thank you for choosing Reject Airlines today.
We are doomed. There are some people who are really mad.
Hey,
mad about this, man.
I think you got to make at least bold decisions.
Okay, so he's 100% playing Victor Von Doom, confirmed.
Variety just reported and are saying that RDJ is confirmed to play Victor Von Doom and not a Tony Stark variant in the new Avengers movie. That's
exactly what I wanted to hear.
I'm happy at the prospect of that. Again, it's all down to the execution and the inspiration of whatever they come up with on the script.
You're going to want to refresh that.
But yeah, I hope that bodes well for this, and continue leaving your thoughts in the chat. I mean, I'm seeing this in the live chat too. Like, some people are saying like it's a better way to bring him back into the fold than just like, having Tony show back up in some variant way or some way that we've already done all this stuff this weekend about like how do we do Deadpool and Wolverine without just desecrating the memory of Wolverine.
Fucking fascinating.
And like how do we bring back RDJ without messing with the legacy of Tony Stark and how that left off after Endgame. That's even bigger.
And it's a very different way to keep people from. Oh yeah, can someone find the timestamp to the reaction? And that way I can then I could put it in the chat. I feel like I got to have a timestamp for that. If anyone could help me out here with the multitasking,
you are all going to be associate producers today.
Associate producers of the live stream
on
today.
The crew today. You can write off any time you spend on this. Oh, this is your ASMR drinking.
Oh yeah, this thumbnail's terrible. Oh my god, I hate it.
Hey, don't worry, G. You can spend another 2 hours on it once we cut the camera.
Guys.
The Enchanted A for effort, A for just being top of the class right now. Love the videos and live streams. Thank you. Do you guys think Robert Downey Jr. will get will get the MCU back on track, or will it hurt the MCU? That's what we've been talking about this whole time. I have no idea. It could, if their idea is inspired enough, if they're creative enough, if it's alive enough, and if it allows Robert Downey Jr. to embrace, the broader spectrum of his acting chops beyond just what we've seen as Tony Stark in the MCU, then yeah, this could be a real interesting chance to get him back on track with a presence everybody wants to see in this world. It could easily go very wrong and be uninspired too. We will see. We got the Russos back. They're good at these crazy-ass event films, so who knows? But fingers crossed, most certainly. Let's see. Somebody said it in the chat, Marco Bayode, RDJ is going to be MCU too. He's 90.
Okay.
Serial Killer 14 back in action.
Okay, Lewis actually pointed out something interesting in the chat. 3450. Thanks, X-Villain. Let me find that. 3450, that early in the stream?
How long have we been live?
We've been live for like an hour and 40 minutes?
45.
An hour and 40 minutes? Okay. Is that there are some people, if they see his face, our existing characters have interacted with Iron Man before, such as Spider-Man, that could be a very interesting moment for them of contemplation of
sure.
Can I defeat this guy? Would I want to? They might feel like there's hope in saving him or redemption just because his likeness is that of Iron Man.
I could know that's like you said before, if you use it as a means of both bridging some gaps that we might not otherwise need through exposition because of our association, and using it as a stumbling block for every other character who knows Tony's face and is going to be taken aback and rattled by that. I think that could be very interesting.
Yeah.
So hopefully they draw on those things. I have to imagine they're thinking about it. Serial Killer 14, thank you for following up and being so generous.
How do you see the time on here? Okay.
Or the control room, I think, should also tell you. It has a counter on it. I know you guys watch the One Piece live action. This guy does. I'll tell you that much. But would you guys ever watch all 1,113 episodes of the anime and recommend the Japanese sub? I mean, when we watch anime, unless it is, specified that we got to do the dubs, we typically do the subs. I have no idea. I highly doubt, honestly, that a One Piece anime reaction would be in the cards, but you never know. Keep asking, and maybe someday we'll be worn down by persistence.
RDJ and Chris Evans, both Fantastic Four characters. Cool. Movie Talk Studios. I'm sorry for bringing everything in a down mood, but my girlfriend broke up with me 2 days ago, and I'm feeling really depressed. Any advice, please? From the bitterest experiences comes the greatest awakenings. Feel your feelings right now. It's important to feel your feelings. Oftentimes people try to escape or block it down, and it only just makes things worse, and it'll build out and come out in ways that you probably don't even realize. So it's really important to allow yourself the time to feel. That way you go through the stages of grief, and the last stage of grief is acceptance. So allow yourself that time. In the meantime, sleep with a whole bunch of women. That's right.
Drown.
There
your
you go.
sorrows.
Yeah, drown your sorrows in booze and women.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, feel your feelings.
Yeah.
And because for everyone, it's a different path for everyone. And then just know that the whole point is to learn from a relationship.
Yeah.
And that way you can be better in the next one.
It sucks. This hurts. It's going to be painful, and that's
Can
part
you find
of life.
the time, please, John? You're much better at the tech stuff than I am. Sorry, John. Thank you.
No trouble.
Christine Nunez. Imagine Tom Holland's Spider-Man versus RDJ Doctor Doom. That's exactly what I was just saying, like 5 minutes ago. Is that I feel like especially for Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I mean, what other event? I mean, there's like Thor who's still around, you got Rhodey. So you can have people where it can be really conflicting to be looking upon the guy who resembles Tony Stark. Sam Wilson. Yeah, there's plenty of characters, but I think out of the most emotional associations.
Yeah, I mean Peter.
Yeah.
for sure. And Happy Hogan.
Yeah, we need Roxy to know that timestamp, and we need to put it in the.
Where are we taking it from? Because I think we start having the biggest.
Around the Russo brothers with Avengers Doomsday. Because at first we found Avengers Doomsday. We're seeing a little bit of behind the scenes here, guys. Yeah. So yeah.
I'll send her a text.
Austin Freeman. I love the idea of RDJ playing Doctor Doom. It's so back and forth, and every other comment is, I love it, I hate it, I love it, I hate it, I love it, I hate it. The divide is real on this one. I wonder if it will I mean, oh gosh, it's gonna before you know it, it'll be here just 2 more years from now. That's so soon.
It's around the corner.
That's so soon.
They're gonna be shooting this any day now. That we're gonna have to be avoiding leaks.
I just love that it could be terrible or amazing, but either way, it's a swing. Either way. At the 1 hour mark, 39 minutes ago, at the 1 hour mark, somewhere there. Yeah. Papa Smitty, an Xavier show where each episode goes over each X-Men character and the story, some shorter than others. Oh, you're talking about this for live action? That'd be cool, but I feel like there's a lot of characters where you wouldn't even want it to just be an episode. I think some characters would deserve like a whole season or at least a few episodes, but I'd be down for X-Men to have a live action series, but at the same time, so much of their powers. Some characters I feel like in X-Men could just be TV shows, and other characters in X-Men, if you want to stand alone, could be movies. Coy actually pitched a really great idea for a Storm solo movie, and it could really drive home the cinematic imagery of Storm with her power set. Raccoon Shampoo back in the chat. I mean, some people, okay, no, apparently Variety did confirm that it is going to be, I mean, some people are still saying in the chat, but yeah. It's weird. Like, the choice of Doom is not divisive, other than the people who are disappointed about not getting the return of Kang. It's the choice of Robert Downey Jr. I find that really fun. Raccoon Shampoo, I'm just worried about him being a multiverse being. It won't really be Doom. Will this American man be ruling over Latveria? Unless, of course, he plays a Romani and he gives us an accent with the famous Robert Downey Jr. fast-talking speech pattern that he's got.
I mean, that's the thing. Again, I want to see some new characterizations. I want to see some new chops on the man. That's all I want.
Juan Camillo, thank you for the super chat. I mean, I would kind of prefer a Tony variant that went evil. I mean, if you're preferring a Tony variant who went evil, I feel like he would have to be an Iron Man variant who went evil. I don't think like it should be a Tony variant as Doctor Doom. It would have to be Tony as Iron Man. It's my personal choice. Here we go. Fear and Loathing in general. Although, you know, I saw someone in the chat just say right now that there could only be one Iron Man, but this weirdly would open up the door for someone else to take over Iron Man down the road. Now that we could see Robert Downey Jr. playing Doom, it's one of the things that I think can be an interesting choice.
Absolute vodka.
Yeah, some people just wanted a variant. Apparently, I'm reading these comments. You guys have great comments. Fear and Loathing in general. Been waiting for Doom forever. As much as I want Mads Mikkelsen, RDJ, has everything charisma-wise. I want another role opposite Pascal may be good. I am excited to watch that interaction going back and forth. The idea, have Pedro Pascal and Robert Downey Jr. worked together? Something's telling me they have, but I can't think off the dome about any of it.
Nothing comes to mind.
I don't think they have.
No, nothing I can think of, unless Robert Downey Jr. has like a bit part in something.
Robert Downey Jr. was in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
He was in The Last of Us. I guess not. All right.
Yeah. But they've been in a picture together.
That's all that matters.
Actually, no, that's not true. They were only photoshopped together.
Anyway. Shane Martin Photo. Thank you. If RDJ never has to be without mask, then I can see this working. If not, I just see Iron Man. But that's the weird part. If he is going to have his mask on the whole time, why get Robert Downey Jr. then? Like, there's no point in getting Robert Downey Jr. at that point. Unless you, like, auditioned and was great. But there's no point in getting, like, Robert Downey Jr. unless you're going to actually show his face, I think. Because I actually understand what you mean by that sentiment. Of like, yeah, I can see it working, then you're not seeing him. But it's like, but in that case, give someone else a shot. Allow someone else the opportunity.
I feel like you can argue give someone else a shot in every scenario.
Sure.
With this, but yeah, I get what you mean. Like, he would have to transcend being in just the mask the whole time, or prosthetic, or whatever it is. And yeah, like ultimately, I agree. You would want to see his face.
God, this stream turned out so fun.
That's what Comic-Con's for.
Because originally, it's like normally what we do is we do like, let's watch what comes out, then we're going to try to make a video. And I was like, I just want to do a live stream. I don't want to anxiety-filled edit.
Yeah,
right now, I'd be having a panic attack.
The news.
Fucking everyone's competing right now.
I want to be in the spirit of the con, which is just, in the part of the crowd together experiencing this news, getting hyped, and then picking it apart.
Did you text Roxy?
I did.
Thank you. MMK, Hugh Jackman. Russo brothers, RDJ looks like Marvel's new formula is to bring him back. Who do you think will make the next big comeback from the past X-Men, Fantastic Four, or Marvel movies?
Terrence Howard.
Cyclops. You mean a character, one of the actual actors?
Someone
I feel like
who's moved on.
I feel like they put the Fox stuff to rest But in terms of characters, I feel like Cyclops, after Fantastic Four characters, Cyclops will be the next big one, and Storm. I feel like those will be the two main X-Men outside of like Xavier and Magneto.
Okay.
It sounds like I named a lot of people, but there's like 1 billion people in the X-Men universe, right? So I've only named 4, but I feel like Cyclops is going to be the one they're really going to nail down. In terms of the men, Cyclops, Xavier, and Magneto, and in terms of the women, Jean Grey and Storm. Yeah, thank you.
Storm be good one. Bring us a Storm.
Haven Martin.
Rah.
Cillian Murphy would have broke the internet. MF Doom score, please.
MF Doom score all day.
What does
they
that
have
mean?
To. MF Doom is a hip-hop artist who wears a metal mask and has very like comic book inspired pulp aesthetics.
Okay.
He's like a cult rapper who's pretty well beloved. And he's on a great Gorillaz track called November Has Come. Go listen to that shit. But yeah, MF Doom often gets brought up in Doctor Doom.
This all happened because Loki is holding the vines together of time, and he fucked it all up. Smushed them. Oh, crap. Doom's got Iron Man's face now.
Yeah, oh no, what did I do?
What have I done?
I got 2 threads too close to each other. Incursion event.
I am surprised. Close your ears for 20 seconds. I am surprised Deadpool Wolverine, out of all the characters, not even in the credits, they acknowledge Ghost Rider or any of the Punishers. And they didn't bring back Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider.
There's no Ghost Rider whatsoever.
Yeah.
They mentioned the Punisher a couple times.
Yeah, they say which Punisher and
which
the gun
version,
and stuff.
there's been like 5. But yeah. I am surprised by that.
Yeah.
That there would be no footage.
Because I feel like if anyone would have been down, it would have been Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage!
Yeah,
and then you could have gotten a better version of what happened with The Flash.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Like, yeah, that would have been. And like, oh my God, to see Nicolas Cage in the actual MCU, like, please.
All right, guys, we're going to do another poll for Robert Downey Jr. Last time we had 3,600 votes. 79% voted yes, excited. We're going to do this poll one more time.
Are you still excited?
Since we know there's like other people here now, I want to see if I'm just going to do the same exact poll again. Are you excited for RDJ as Dr. Doom? We'll see what happens here. Make sure to vote. Benjamin Epperson. Maybe an infamous Iron Man character arc for RDJ. Yes. maybe an infamous Iron Man character for RDJ. Yes, indeed.
Oh, infamous Iron Man must be a particular comic book run, right?
Guys, I'm so slow. So many of you guys have said this in the chat. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. And I only just now put together why you're saying that.
Okay, so Infamous Iron Man is a comic book series featuring Doctor Doom, and it's written by Brian Michael Bendis.
Oh, he's got great art.
Yeah, absolutely. It takes place after the Civil War II storyline.
He doesn't usually draw, but the artists he gets are usually great.
Victor Von Doom rescues S.H.I.E.L.D. director Maria Hill from Diablo and visits Tony Stark's lab, where he reveals to the Tony Stark AI that he'll presume the mantle of Iron Man. So that could be interesting.
That's cool.
You know. Infamous Iron Man storyline. Bring it to us, Media Box C.
Maybe this Doom is the Fantastic Four timeline looking like RDJ. The main timeline might have another actor as Dr. Doom. Lots of Dooms on stage. Oh, yeah, we could get a lot of Dooms.
Maybe that'll be it.
We get...
And then they all fuse
nice
together.
Doom, Lady Doom.
Lady Doom, Dog Doom.
Dog Doom.
Yeah, a Samurai Doom, a Doom 2099.
Yeah, that'd
all
be
that
funny.
stuff.
That'd be so funny.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea. And then they'll all
Doom
fuse,
Jr.
They'll fuse together at the end and form like a Doomazord, where it's just they're just like it's like man made of spiders.
I kill you 3,000.
Yeah, perfect. Oh my God, just shit all over that legacy. Adam Smat. Appreciate you. Oh, are you in New Zealand? Cillian Murphy is the Doom Marvel fans need. Not RDJ. I mean, I would not have been bummed for Cillian Doom. I feel like his Doom would almost be too imposing and too intense, but not in any kind of way that I wouldn't absolutely want to see it.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
The Steven of Suburbia.
The Steven of Suburbia.
As someone who voted no on RDJ, I think that A, a simple recasting of Kang would have been better. Robert Downey Jr. is back as Kang. I would have preferred that Doom show up later. And C, I would have wanted a new actor to play him.
Here's how Marvel gets around the contract issue. I've heard several people say, oh, maybe there was a contract thing where only Jonathan Majors could ever play Kang. Part of me feels like if things are as dire as they have been, there would be like an out for something like that. But you could just change his name to Kang with 2 Gs. And then just continue the saga like nothing happened.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Cast whoever you want. But yes, I would have preferred that Doom show up later on, and I would have preferred a new actor to play him. I mean, I get you.
CC phases. Fantastic Car over Doomsday. That Fantastic Car was the best thing this panel had going.
Truly was.
Until this RDJ thing showed up in the stream.
The best part of the panel. We need one. We need one for our own live event. If we ever do a panel again, we need a car from Fantastic Four to fly through the frame.
I can't wait to buy a car and put it on the wall.
John Martinez, thank you.
I'm on the fence as RDJ as Doom. I feel it takes away from his performance and story arc as Iron Man. If it is a fully mastered performance and voice distorted, then I might be swayed, but it's a weird choice.
Tis.
Again, it could be a weird choice. It is a weird choice regardless. But if it is just fully masked and voice distorted, there is no point in getting Robert Downey Jr. to do it. Absolutely none.
It would be in a weird way, it would be a harder thing to justify.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would really need some kind of special hook.
It would be like you're taking another person's role at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. Nick Alexander. Nick can't say no. The auto dealer guy. Thanks for chiming in.
Holy shit, that is all.
Holy shit. Agree. I think we can all agree, holy shit. God-awful casting, says Anthony in the chat.
I'm at this point, I'm rooting for Robert Downey Jr. because he has to prove himself. Like, this is another opportunity to prove yourself.
It's an opportunity to get hungry.
And I think when you're that freaking wealthy and to go from being an Oscar winner now, you have to take roles that challenge yourself. And this is a challenge. This is a really big challenge.
This is like when Christian Bale decided to do Terminator Salvation.
I know.
Everyone was
so
like, you're above
Batman.
this, dude. You shouldn't have to do this. He was like, I am not.
Do you think that, Alex Salinas, do you think that Doom is from F4 universe or it could be from a different universe? Well, the F4 universe is from a different universe than our main timeline one. So I imagine that it is from that universe.
He's from the Archie Comics universe.
Maybe he dies so that way after Secret Wars we get a different actor as Doom. This Doom could be from a Fantastic Four universe.
Could be.
Maybe.
Could be some crazy timey-wimey mumba-jumba.
Why? Freaking Tenet would have been an interesting Doom.
Tenet would be a great
yeah.
Yeah, get Kilgrave in there.
Kilgrave in there, why not?
Kilgrave,
you got caught in
at this point, you can't really. When we start triple casting,
at this shit,
when we cast Chris Evans as another character, then we can start complaining.
Cosmic. Russo brothers said on stage, RDJ is the one person that can play Victor Von Doom. Wow,
What?
is that what they said?
What?
No way.
What are you even talking about?
Bullshit.
What are you talking about?
That's so not true, too.
Not that I have a million.
Unless their script is specifically written in a certain way that is hyper-tailored to Robert Downey Jr.
Unless, their version is just Robert Downey Jr. That's going to be an interesting one. Oh, boy. Yes, modern-day Kirk Lazarus. That's what we like to see.
Jack Lewis. People forget that RDJ just won an effing Oscar.
I don't think people have forgotten that. I don't think this is about Robert Downey Jr.'s acting chops. I think we all can agree he's proven time and again. It's not the first time he's been, in Oscar considerations either. So,
absolutely,
it's about the spirituality of this.
All right, guys, what I'm gonna do, we're gonna get through the rest of the super chats. At the same time, I'm gonna disable them from allowing more to come in.
What?
Because it is Saturday night, and John and I worked till like 2 a.m. in here yesterday. I want to spend some time with my wife tonight. But even though I'm having a blast with you guys,
I want to spend some time with your cats.
So we'll refresh
tonight.
this. Can you check the Streamlabs on your end?
I don't check shit for you.
I understand the implications of this massive action.
I understand. I am about to cut myself off from the only reason for being. Yes, we do have one other Streamlabs.
Sweet dollar in there. I see it, my friend.
We got it.
Let's read it.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. I want to end on a high note, too.
Yeah. With a suit of armor around the world.
A suit of armor around the world. I want to put it.
I want to put a big metal mask around the world.
Yeah. I want to make Battle World. I want to put a suit of armor around Battle World.
Yeah.
I know it's confirmed, but what if Robert Downey Jr. played Mr. Gryphon King as Doom, since the King variant has Stark Tower in his universe? Wasn't that tower in
Yes.
Loki? Was that in Loki? That tower was in Loki?
A King Tower, yeah. I mean,
There's a setup.
could be.
There's a
We'll see.
setup.
We'll see.
It's a good question. It's a good question.
It is a question. And a good one it's down.
Stop.
I
Just
know,
let
YouTube,
me-
please, God.
let
Please,
me-
God. In
it's
one
our
live
channel.
stream, it's excessive to ask more than one time.
I've asked 3 times.
It's
Starting to lose my voice.
okay.
Trying to learn
I
how to do
got
Eminem's Godzilla. I'm almost there. That's how I spend my nights. I'm gonna learn some rap songs.
You got to wrap the whole Death of Slim Shady for us next time.
Oh, yeah, we got some questions to get through. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
All right. Oh
Killing
man.
the game.
Oh boy.
It's
Okay.
Comic-Con, baby.
Let's do it. Minarch Aranavari. Doom is an alias. RDJ Tony picks to strike fear. I'm not on that comment. Doom is an alias. RDJ Tony picks to strike fear. Hey Michelle.
I don't know about that as a choice, but I would be curious if they did do that.
Let's see this. Let's see these reports. End the poll.
Oh,
Oh, where'd it go?
It'll pop up in the chat. There you go.
3K votes. 80% yes.
Okay.
80%. That's what I'm talking about,
It's a
baby.
solid B grade.
RDJ be cooking.
Let the man
RJ.
cook.
RJ is in the
No,
chat.
on God, no Captain America.
RDJ coming in means the MCU will highly reboot after Secret Wars as he started and will poetically end the MCU before we go into a new universe. Great theory. I haven't heard that yet in the chat. Maybe someone did, and I'm sorry I missed it. Great freaking theory.
That is a fascinating theory.
Especially with what Secret Wars, the implications of Secret Wars. That is an amazing theory.
That is very fascinating. And a reset. Wow. I wonder what that would look like.
Well, they got to get the mutants in there some way.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. And this would give them
I don't
another
think-
chance to choose, like, who do we keep and who do we reshuffle around? Yeah.
King Ninetail Snow Bunny Lover. I looked it up. There's a comic where the real Victor Von Doom switched with Tony. That could be the case, or it's Von Doom since the Russos confirmed it.
Doom got tired of being Dr. Doom, and so he was just like, "Hey, can you jump in? I wear a mask. Like, no one will know it's not me. Just like, can you take over?"
You want to know the irony? The guy who played Victor Von Doom. I got it. I heard the iron there. It took me a second. But the ironic part, the ironic part about it is the guy who played Victor Von Doom in the original Fantastic Four films
By Roger Corman.
is by Tim Story is in the show Nip Tuck.
Okay.
It's about plastic surgery.
Yeah.
And now Victor Von Doom's got himself a new face.
Oh,
Doesn't
it
even look like-
ties in. That's what this is. It's all a reference to that.
Yeah,
This
there
is
you go.
so meta. It's not even. Deadpool wrote this movie.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be crazy. I gotta catch up on Nip Tuck now.
I love it.
Hey, Ross Bauer. What if? Oh, ooh, cool denomination. Where are you in the world? What if this is a parallel universe? Which there's no Oscorp in the MCU Spider-Man films. So what if this means there is a world where there is no Stark Industries, or if Sokovia is Latveria? It could be. I don't know if they would pivot to a parallel universe. I feel like this has to be some sacred timeline shit to have any consequence. If they just like randomly jump over to an alternate universe with a whole bunch of other circumstances, unless you bring a bunch of characters over there, I don't see how it would quite equate to the world-rending stakes of a big team-up Avengers movie. But you could be right. Who knows?
Fair point. I know Juice says, I just imagine the super cold line. There is no Stark here, only Doom.
Ooh.
Love the work, guys.
Would be
There is no Stark here, only Doom.
sick.
There's only Doom here.
Yeah, yeah. I want to hear Robert Downey Jr. put the gravel in his voice and talk real slow, like. That's what I want. I want.
Battle World.
He's just disaffected and quippy. He's just a catty bitch. That's what I want out of my Dr. Doom.
It would be a cool moment. I wonder if it'll be in the post-credit scene of Fantastic Four.
Yeah, he's gonna come recruit Hulk.
Yeah.
Hey, Samuel Battenfield's back. Do you think we'll get Iron Man versus Doom? Yes, but it'll just be Tony going and Finally, one of those dogs wins.
Kang is trending on Twitter, apparently, according to the chat.
Kang has been trending on Twitter.
Anis the Sultan feels like larger issues with movies nowadays. Doesn't feel inspired and relies on a time when things were better. What a way to sweep majors under the rug. It is. Have they acknowledged Kang at all? It does seem a little bit odd that there has been zero acknowledgement of Kang this entire time.
It is odd that they haven't. Yeah, like.
Talk, John.
I don't know. It's odd that have they ever released an official statement beyond just like we're moving on from him from this? Because I feel like some kind of explanation would need to come up somehow in the movies to justify for the folks who are doing the homework and are watching every single one why this random thread this thread now feels random. This thing that was so important, this figure who was lacing through multiple stories is now just not going to be here at all. We're not going to talk about him anymore. So I think they do need to do something in universe to acknowledge that. Like in reality, we all know what's going on there, But yeah, it's a tricky one, and I think it almost would. I don't know. I'm not an industry expert, but I feel like it would help the public who is really paying attention to clarify if they can't recast him for some reason,
Yeah.
But anyway, Chance Welch. RDJ basically said, if Chris can come back, then I can too.
There's not one good high-quality photo of Robert Downey Jr. Is this him in the car? Is that a real photo of him in the car?
I don't know. There's another version of it. I could be AI. Who knows?
I'll take AI. We need a better thumbnail.
I know. You love AI. That's your whole thing.
That's right.
Greg's
I'm all
always
about
out here like, give me more AI.
More
What
AI.
else can I automate? How many more things can I have generated for me out of the ether?
RDJ basically said, if Chris can come back, then I can too.
He did say that to me personally.
I mean,
He called me.
Chris just came back for a little fun cameo. This is a real fucking role.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, don't diss my man out here, all right? He was a real role.
Tropical Gainer first with a little moment of silence, followed by, would you guys ever react to 13 Reasons Why? Probably not.
Yeah, probably not, I guess, but it certainly seems like a fun one from everything I've gathered from YMS.
John just said that'd be a fun one.
Yes, the
13
show,
Reasons Why would be a fun one to watch.
Knowing the basic premise of the show and what it involves, it sounds like a blast.
Sounds like a hilariously good time.
It sounds like Euphoria, but more fun, and everyone's making it through the show. So we'll do it. Definitely guaranteed. 13 Reasons Why will be every day of the week from now on.
John, keep the stream going. I got a better photo. I got a better image. Robert Downey Jr. Update the thumbnail.
Not McFeely. Is McFeely not writing it, or you don't want McFeely to be involved with the writing? Hey, if you're just getting off work, there's been a whole bunch of MCU announcements, all right? And hey, we're going to talk about some more of those. Hey, Mo Hulk. Thanks for joining in from Canada. It'll be fine if his look is completely different. I think that's good. If we can see his face, but he just looks like a different guy. There's a lot you can do with makeup. There's a lot you can do with hair. There's a lot you can do with a lot of things. So, hopefully so. Transform the man. Ryan Platts, thank you for chiming in. TBH, I viewed this.
I really wish we got some Blade updates, guys. That is something I really
They're
wish we
still trying to write the movie. That's your Blade update.
Fair enough.
To be honest, I view this as Marvel being super desperate for people to care about their stuff anymore. I mean, there's definitely a desperate element you could argue, and I think there's some of that in there. But also, I don't think that they are so far gone that you can't expect that this could potentially be inspired. It's a peculiar choice, and I like a peculiar choice because at least as of right now, I have enough faith that they're cooking something. It might not come together into a full, complete,
but they're cooking
breakfast. But yeah, they're cooking.
They're cooking, baby. They're cooking.
And certainly Deadpool's helped people to care. So, but yeah, you want everybody in agreeable territory, and that's not necessarily what this choice does. Jonathan Sullivan, thanks for tuning in from Japan. Hi guys. May have already been asked, but how do you feel about today's Marvel Hall H panel focusing on the hits, Deadpool and Wolverine, Russo's, Robert Downey Jr.? I think it's deserved.
Did they even talk about Deadpool and Wolverine?
I believe in some of the coverage we saw, they basically opened, at least acknowledging the great success that it has had, and, at least talked momentarily about its being out. So I didn't get the sense that it was like the biggest part of the panel, but yeah, I think it's deserved. But perhaps playing it safe, yeah, we've been kind of talking about that. This up until the final moments, as we were saying, was kind of a mellow, like an eventful but mellow con. It's mostly stuff that we know about. It was Captain America, it was Thunderbolts, and it was Fantastic Four, and that stuff is cool. And as we said earlier in the stream, I think it's appropriate for them, especially on the heels of opening weekend of one of their most massive movies and most agreeable movies in a long time. Not to get too big for their britches and announce 6 more phases again. I think they structured this well enough to be like, yeah, we'll talk about the things we have immediately coming up. And then, yeah, like Russo brothers coming back, RDJ coming back. I think you're absolutely right. There's an element of, yeah, this seems a little sus because it does seem like playing the hits. It seems like stuff we've known from the past, and it would be nice to see some new blood and a new, fresh, interesting choice. However, I still think they could come up with some inspiration, and that's, the curiosity of this right now. But, hey, if you think they're playing it safe, there's absolutely a good argument for that, too. So.
Absolutely.
Steven Selvig. Eric Selvig. If it wasn't the Russos directing, I'd be worried. But they nailed it with Infinity War and Endgame. They earned the chance to pull this off. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they will be fine. Like, at worst, they'll be fine. But hopefully they'll, give us some pause and some reason to be like, oh, wow. So, hopefully the Russos got some fresh tricks that they learned from, putting cameras in Tom Holland's butt.
There's going to be so many more drone shots.
Yeah,
so many more drone shots this time around.
And more shots coming out of people's butts.
I mean, the fact that when it came to, I wasn't the biggest fan of the movie. What was that fucking movie called?
Gray Man.
Gray Man. I wasn't
the
a big
best
fan of it,
movie.
But the action was exciting. So, and they did a lot of that practically. So
exciting.
it would be cool to kind of see what they do here. Dan V900. We just saw Jeff Snyder a couple weeks ago.
Snyder.
He reported almost a week ago that he heard RDJ was doomed. No shit, did he really?
He was. I caught in the Twitter feed. He was out here being like, "Now today, everything my source told me has been announced." He's doing one of his posts about like, "My sources are good."
But speculated that he would be an alternate Tony Stark. I didn't buy it. Wish it wasn't RDJ. He also broke that Harrison Ford was Ross.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's
good for you, Snyder.
He's good at scooping.
Snyder, he was almost on here, and then he took that scoop to Campia.
Oh, why, Parker, get in here. Why
I didn't want it.
Yeah. Why ever not? Lucy Dog, would you like to see an original variant or something like Superior Iron Man?
I think if they do another Iron Man or some variant, I would like a Superior Iron Man. I think that would be the version to go.
Okay.
I think it would be really cool if they did get Tom Cruise to finally do that fucking cameo.
That would be.
Yeah.
That would be one of the bucket list things for most people's lives.
Okay, this thumbnail's way better.
Oh, that's pretty sick, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well done. See, you doubted yourself, but here you come. Graphic designer
I saw you. I
Alba.
saw a video, and I was like, that's why I was like, pause that.
Wait,
I saw this
rewind
split
that.
second right there. I need that video. Yeah.
Steve Owen Wilson. Doom steals Stark's face to steal his reputation. That would be cool. And then it's like Repo the Genetic Opera where he has just like his face stapled to his face. That'd be good. I want that. And it's a musical. All things John likes. Novel Straits. Worried Marvel has learned the lesson that big names and cameos is what gets butts in seats and not necessarily quality film. Also, I hope RDJ puts on an accent because otherwise I'll just hear Iron Man. Yeah, fair points. And I think Deadpool...
Gotta do a fucking accent.
Yeah, I hope that Deadpool and Wolverine at least harkens to the idea that, again, yes, lots of cameos, yes, lots of shiny keys, but Deadpool and Wolverine at least suggested to me a Marvel that is going, okay, so we can't just put these things on screen Friedberg and Seltzer style. We have to use them and give them purpose and be clever and conscientious in how we pull these elements together. And so I think that's the real thing, because you could absolutely be right if they approach this with little inspiration. So yeah, I hope that RDJ gets to flex, and I hope that they have some interesting ideas in mind and that they cook in. Daryl, imagine we get an infamous Iron Man movie with Doom as Iron Man. Could be interesting. I'm still of the mind that I think in the MCU, I don't know. I feel like every major superhero character, property, etc., kind of begs that, like, if it's the first time on screen or if it's been done on screen but we haven't like perfectly clinched the definitive version yet. That is like still a box waiting to be checked.
Sure.
So part of me is like, we do need like a comic definitive Doom at some point still, because it's still a dangling like thing. But an interesting choice and a curveball in this context based on what the MCU has built thus far as a movie franchise in isolation.
Ghost Rider was a Sony Columbia picture. They still could have pulled it off.
I feel like they probably would have had to pay for it in
Yeah.
a different way. Yeah, I was like, well, there are different rights to those or something.
Team Caboozle, safe to assume between Fantastic Four and Secret Wars we could get a Doom. You think they always want RDG back for Doom, or is this just because King backfired? 100% because King backfired.
This is a pivot.
We already know.
pivot.
They announced Avengers King Dynasty, and then they freaking
His
just
name
shut
was
that shit
on
down.
the marquee.
They just shut that shit down, and then all that stuff with Jonathan Majors was global news. They had to. It was 100% because
They
there
were
was
like-
no way that was the original plan.
They're like, this man is the cornerstone of our future.
Yeah.
Rick Flair. I remember seeing somewhere that Robert Downey Jr. auditioned or was considered to play Doom in the old Fantastic Four movie, so it's interesting that he gets to play him now, which means Doug Ray Scott will be cast as the new MCU Wolverine.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good. Always. I mean, that would be a fun, that's at least a fun, timeline trivia payoff for sure. Origami, there we go, would love to see Ty Simpkins as the new Iron Man fight RDJ Doom with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Would be so heart-wrenching. Agree. All the kids who Tony touched.
Whoa, that sounds weird.
What do you mean?
You know, touching children. It's awkward.
What do you mean? I've been touched by your kids, and I'm pretty sure I've touched them. All right. Anyway, jokes aside, that would be hard.
No, it's stupid.
It's
Son said, no, it's stupid. RDJ is just a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
It is. No, it's stupid.
It's so funny.
Oh yeah, I love these comments. Yes, that would
Bring
be
on the
heart-wrenching.
memes.
And Ty Simpkins as a young Iron Thing would be fun. It'd be fun to see him come back as a man. He's grown up all sexy like in the Insidious Red Door. Rare Faction Cell. Just imagine a trip to a magical land. The moment that Avengers are going to see Doom's face for the first time and realize it looks like Tony, but he is evil and the fight is on.
Yeah.
And then everyone's crying as they punch the shit out of him.
Shang-Chi's like, it's Tony.
It's Tony, my mentor, Tony Stark, who I've looked up to this whole time. The pinnacle of the Chinese.
Monica Rambeau's like, it's Tony.
Yeah. Yeah,
Kamala Khan's
Kate
like, it's
Bishop,
Tony.
like, holy shit, Tony Stark. I think John McCoy, thank you for being
I mean, everyone knows who Tony Stark is.
Everybody does know who Tony Stark is, but yeah, it would have to be like Cat. It would have to be the ones closest to him to not just be like, whoa, Tony Stark. Oh no, something's wrong with you. Like for it to really register emotionally, it's got to be the ones, the core. John McCoy.
Apparently, someone thinks this is a spoiler.
They shouldn't
This
just
is a
no announcements.
We spoil the movie.
No announcements from the
I've
marketing.
been trying to
event.
avoid this news for 3 years.
Trying to avoid the information that Marvel is aggressively putting in front of me that they want me to know. Hey,
I wanted to learn from reading an article.
I wanted to learn when the first trailer dropped, which, hey, I mean, that would be cool. Sorry. But as far as things go, this is the less apologetic.
John McCoy.
John McClane.
I think we're Hank McCoy. I think we're in for a real treat with RDJ as Dr. Doom. His legacy was set as the Endgame, so I don't think he'd come back without knowing he could bring something new and amazing to Doom. Maybe.
Yeah. He could.
How does Campia do this?
I don't know. He repeats the name of the show a lot.
I mean, he like
So it's like a good
aggressively
place for
repeats. He's a professional. At
He
this.
is, yeah. He is. Well, that's the thing. He is always on.
I know.
He's been doing this every day. That's the thing. Is he live streams every day.
We don't know what the new and amazing thing is, though, that he's going to be bringing.
Yeah, it's just that he is the thing.
Hey. Don't go to beyond the trailer. We've been answering the same question for the last half hour. You stick around here.
Yeah, let us know which streams you came here from.
Jason Dowie, I always hope that Storm will be Queen of Wakanda to bridge the universe. That would be nice. If no face, maybe a voice
sweet.
actor like Mark Hamill would be fantastic. As Storm, Queen of Wakanda.
Yes, I would love that.
Mark
Let's
Hamill
go.
as Storm.
Yeah. Oh, and he's just been announced to be voicing. Oh, he's going to be the Flying Dutchman in the SpongeBob movie. The next.
Oh
SpongeBob
shit!
movie.
Why is no one talking about that in the chat?
Yeah. Why has Brian Doyle Murray been usurped? It's not fair. Mark Hamill as the Queen of Wakanda Storm. I like this idea. They're saying Mark Hamill to voice Doom.
Zydrake comes in a little glass vial. Montana
glass vial?
Bruce was hoping for some character sequels like Shang-Chi and Doctor Strange. Maybe D23 for that. Avengers news has me hyped, though.
Those are sequels.
It is sequels, and you know we're going to get some build-up in between. We got to get at least 12 more movies until then.
Yes, and a couple shows. No shows talked about.
Ironheart.
They didn't talk about it at the panel.
No superhero fatigue, that's for sure.
I don't have any fatigue.
Nor do we right now.
I'm not tired.
Brad
You're
Austin.
tired.
Can't wait for the next team up. Dr. Doolittle helps animals. Dr. Doom puts them down.
Ah.
Dr. Sherlock Holmes. No, Detective Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah. And, you know, D titles. And,
What's happening to
maybe
Sherlock
then we
Holmes
can
3?
get Dr. Doom. I don't know.
Don't people like those movies?
I thought they did. And maybe Robert Downey Jr. can pull another bagpipe out of a dragon's butt.
What are you talking about? Is that what he does in Dr. Doolittle?
Apparently, that's all I know about that movie is apparently there's a scene towards the end where he pulls the bagpipe out of a dragon's butt. He reaches in the dragon's butthole.
I think I'm going to be Dr. Doom.
I tried
I
to
gotta go
branch
back to
out.
Marvel.
It's not working. I need to go back to the well.
I need to
This
go back to
sucks. Disney, why? They're running Putney Swope at the new the Robert Downey Sr. movie. Alex Torrey.
Maybe they're going to do a Parliament of Doom storyline as a way to rework the Council of Kings from Kang Dynasty. I think they're just going to make it. I think they're going to totally drop Kang.
They're going to go back to that Kang stadium, and every Kang who was there is going to pull off their Kang mask and reveal Dr. Doom.
They might just have like one line to like dismiss Kang. Like whenever they recast or they don't bring a character back for a sequel and stuff, they just have like one line to like gently acknowledge it.
They could do so. They could easily go
Yeah.
like, "Oh, some TVA mumbo jumbo," and now he's been obliterated from existence.
Yeah.
He never existed.
I remember watching like the first season of Loki being like, okay, TVA. For like a half hour. And then
Really?
and then Deadpool was like, we're gonna explain it in 3 sentences for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're gonna make it a little funny.
Yeah.
Mr. I Crappin' Shits. Really enjoy your content. Keep up the great work.
Oh, thanks.
You keep up the great super chats.
We're actively doing our best to do that right now. Aditya Tripathi. People. Actually.
Someone had a really funny but fucked up comment about Jonathan Majors.
Let's-
People actually don't know. I'm not going to read it, but it's funny.
Where
You can
is
read
it?
it on the playback.
Where is it?
People actually
You
don't
better
know.
brought it back. You better read it for the class.
It is funny.
You better brought it up for the class.
People actually don't know. But Tony Stark and Victor Von Doom were classmates, and somehow he controls the mind of Tony Stark. That's why in comics, Anthony Stark is Dr. Doom.
Well, maybe we'll do that.
Well, now we know.
Maybe we'll do that.
I mean, they said he's going to be Dr. Doom. No, we'll probably just watch the Transformers movie on here on this channel. A Linus Adventure. Moment of silence. Daniel Sessions. A moment of silence. The final super chat of the day. Evans returning as Cap and returning in Infinity Stone series for Disney Plus. Heck yes. What do you think? And then they end it with ripping his skin off.
Yeah. Yeah, Steve Rogers will not return. At least not this Steve Rogers. I like the idea. It sounds like fun. I think that could be a fun, contained. It's the wrong keyboard.
I'm just making sure you're right.
It's yeah.
Jesus.
It's a good opportunity. It's a good opportunity to do something fun and contained and fill
Just
in a
making
gap.
sure.
That's one of those things where you're like, we know he does it, but like the adventure sounds fun.
We're not done just
We're
yet,
never
John.
done.
We're
It's
not just
too
shut
late.
up, John.
It's never too late. All right, what do we got? We did King Doom, so let's do Fueguito.
We're at the end here. We're gonna do this right.
We're gonna do it the right way. Not cutting corners today. You gotta, yeah.
I'm gonna put a suit of.
You gotta put a suit of Streamlabs around the
I'm
world.
gonna put a suit of Streamlabs around the world.
You gotta make it full screen.
I know. I gotta go to this button,
You
John.
gotta go to the butt. Nemo touched the butt. Nemo touched the butt.
All right, guys, we made it to the end. Do you
We
guys have
did
a P.O. box tonight? You guys should open one. Maybe do a streaming opening, everything on a video opening, everything. Let all send some shit.
Well, that'd be a good way to
We
end
do have a
this.
P.O. box. We just constantly forget to ever mention that. There it is, the comments back, John. Read it really quick.
Oh, hey, they won't let Jonathan Majors play King because he's not allowed to beat. Oh, no.
No, too late.
Oh, no. No.
Before we get to John, send him the P.O. box.
I will need to dig that information up. Yes.
Jacob Neptune, you're the final one of the day. Hey, Reject Nation. Safe to say they aren't doing a Doom TV show then now. Since last time posted, okay, Michelle is the last super sticker of the day. Thank you, my dear.
Gotcha. Love
Thank you, Michelle.
Michelle.
Do you guys think we'll get a tech-based Doom instead of dark art / tech Doom then for it? And then is it going to hurt for his European background in the cast? I think if they're going to go tech Doom, that would make a little bit more sense. It's conflicting. It could make a little bit more sense variant-wise to have it be Robert Downey Jr. since Iron Man's so associated with tech.
Yeah.
At the same time, to really distinguish him from Iron Man, having him go dark arts would really help separate it. At the same time, if you're going to do Robert Downey Jr., you have to, for some reason, tie it into him looking like Iron Man. You have to. Otherwise, there's 0 point in doing it.
I'll give him a full beard.
Or or what if they just never acknowledge it? What if he looks like Tony Stark and they just never point it out?
No one. They just leave one long silence where like anybody could speak up and nobody makes a quip about it.
They might make one joke. You look kind of familiar. You look like someone I know. I might
Can't
just say it like
place
that.
it. Can't place it. Yeah. Yeah. Damn.
There's still a stream at 10 on Monday. That's going to be for Deadpool and Wolverine.
It would be cool to see our DJ do some dark arts though.
Maybe we should just have Koi do it solo.
Koi should do it
But
solo.
no one's brought up, barely anyone's brought up Deadpool and Wolverine in the stream. Barely anyone. There's been too much to talk about.
It's been good.
All right, guys, let's get some of your last comments in here.
Last looks.
Last comments.
What do you got for us, gang? Oh, we got to pull the super stickers back up.
What?
To honor the super stickers, G. Okay. Honor the super stickers. Gotta honor them.
Michelle.
They're
Oh,
sticking.
cool. We got a couple of last
They
ones.
are
Christian,
sticking.
thank you
Look
so
at them
much.
sticking.
And Michelle, you two are always in our chats.
And that's
Thank
the
you.
popcorn from the
Thank
Wolverine
you.
popcorn bucket right there. Right there.
Gang.
Gang. It's me, Doom. Let's move on.
Guys, thank you so much for having us have an awesome live stream. This was so much fun.
This was blasted.
The first 45 minutes, I was like, I'm not too sure about this one.
and
then
we
it
lucked
turned into
out.
something crazy.
We lucked out.
We are going to be doing another live stream, 10 a.m. Koi will be joining us. It's going to be all Deadpool Wolverine spoiler talk. I'm sure some of your guys' questions, you're probably going to want to get Koi's thoughts on Comic-Con as well. Samil, thank you so much. We'll say goodbye to a few of you guys on the way out. Little Raven, we'll play it. John, start shouting people out, please.
John M.
Tor
Isaiah
Wolverine,
Zeke,
Thembo
Tori
Cinema,
Walton, Captain
Mini
Waffles,
C, Star-Lord 7,
yeah,
Scorpius, William
Ian
Beck,
Dragon,
Solo, X-Men, Forever, Lord Geo.
Ion, that would be Lord
And our last
Geo.
super sticker, my friend. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Andrew
Baby, bye,
K.
bye, bye.
Bye, bye, bye. Refraction Cell, Riz, Andre Cardenas, James
keep